get on the dance floor yesterday, and on this playhouse, you know, we had the Twin Towers in New York, the OGs. That game shit, the street shit, different generations, older, younger. Shout out to Nick, the audio to be on the stage. So, Fred magazine videos was on the stage. Shaquille was on the stage, and he was speaking about different generations of New York City. Um, it was a good thing. It was good for the culture. It was good for the people. There's a lot going on right now. We got the YSL situation. We have the young brother who passed away. What's his name again? Excuse me. Excuse me. What's the guy's name again? What's the guy's name who passed away?
Little Deed or Key or something like that.
Okay, what he passed away from?
Liver failure.
Okay, wow. See, every time I noticed something, we come on these platforms, we only speak about deaths that's when somebody gets assassinated.
Tragic, yeah.
That's tragic. Actually, he died of liver failure. I don't want to go into his criminal past. I don't care about his wars in the street. Let's give the brother 5 minutes of pure quietness. No, not 5 minutes, 7 seconds of quietness. That's respect, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we celebrate. It seems like we do celebrate black murder without realizing it. Because a lot of times when somebody passes away, we're quick to come up with the logics and all this psychological. We got these programs that in our head we try to figure out why they died. So rest in peace to the young boy from Atlanta, wherever he's from Atlanta. There's a lot of things to touch on. Wack 100 went bananas on Clubhouse yesterday. I seen some posts where Hocus 4-5 was pushing away from his situation with Wack over the Hoover, Larry Hoover, Jay Prince, whatever the conversation is, or whatever the conversation was. I didn't know there was a part 2. I didn't know that they made other videos. He said he spoke on the phone. But Wack 100 says, fuck Hocus 4-5's mother. Now, those are words that you hear a lot in Clubhouse. F your moms, you hear that a whole lot. Shout out to Clubhouse. But those are words that's used when they go knife to knife. A lot of guys use the mother jokes. You know what I'm saying? Bendito. Cabrón. So, needless to say, Wack 100 says F the guy moms. Now, pull up whatever they can shake and bake, whatever the case may be. Now, top of the top, RJ, top of the top. Now see the thumbnail, Old New York, M&G's Harlem. You gotta stay on topic. We gotta be well versed in. Now, during the months, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna deal with the facts. No matter what Wack said about people, no matter what coast it was from, what country it was from, I guess Hocus was there. We're gonna be fair here. Hocus, he always took the position, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's you guys. Even at times where Wack may have went at my song. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your business. I'm a grown man. To the point where Hocus 4-5 did start going at Hassan over some of the old my song, acting like I'm messing with my ops. Not just in his head, his internet ops. Wack and probably Mr. Campbell. I don't know. So now when you come with the Jay Prince situation, it's a different conversation. But to be in all honesty, Hocus 4-5 physically met Jay Prince. They actually hung out together. I'm not gonna lie, even when New York was shunning him for his music, Jay Prince brought him to Houston and was brought him to a show and was hanging out with that Southwest royalty. So they built a real relationship. It wasn't an internet relationship. It wasn't a DM relationship. It wasn't an inbox relationship. It was a real relationship. Top of the top. Let's get the walls up. Now, this is one of the things. I want to ask somebody a question because I know I go bananas sometimes. Question. I want to ask you a question. Do you think Hocus relationship? Okay, Hocus 4-5 man, Jay Prince in person. They hung out together. He brought him to Houston. Everybody else on the internet that he's dealing with, he just knows them from the internet. Do you think that he may have stood with Jay Prince because he physically know the man?
Well, yeah, because that's the same situation with you and Hassan. You won't go against Hassan because you physically know him. It's not an internet friendship. It's a real friendship. When you have a real friendship with someone, you have to conduct yourself accordingly. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, my co-host here, my co-host is in the building, Southern Belle. This is our first show without saying nothing crazy. I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. This, you know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I'm saying this for is because I think that was more so Hocus's position in why he took Jay Prince's side of the situation. Now, I don't. Now, it got to the point now where Hocus 4-5 and Wack 100. Now they going at it, and Wack looking at it like, well, when I went at everybody else, you wasn't saying nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But now the situation with Jay Prince, you involved, and you know. So he to Wack, that's weirdo shit. You spoke on the phone. You made a video. Now see, all that shit does sound crazy. Like if I speak to you on the phone and then I make a video about you, that's like crazy. But like I said, we don't know the phone conversation. They might have been arguing on the phone. But this is what Wack said. Wack said, yo, I spoke to him on the phone, and then he made a video about me in a negative manner. Now, do you think that Wack had the right to respond back to that? That's how he looked at it. That's like me and you talk, and I go, Tang, that ain't about nothing. I just got to fall back from doing that concert.
I feel like Wack 100 is going to insert himself in any situation that he thinks will go viral. So it doesn't even matter if it's valid or not. That's just what Wack does. He likes to stay in people's business. He's messy. So that's what he do. That's how he get his money.
That's how he get his money. So with him in the Hocus situation, how I'm looking at it with the Hocus situation is, it's weird that it went sour. You know what I'm saying? Salute. It's weird that it went sour to me. I truly believe that it's yours popping. Now, what's your jakin? Salute to what's your jakin's in the building. When Wack was speaking, I don't know all the other voices, but he was mentioning he was talking to Cadillac Ty. Cadillac Ty's from the East Coast. He's actually from Queens. Shout out to Queens. Him and Wack I don't know if they had a before Clubhouse relationship. They might have did because, you know, Caddy was in the music industry with Murder Inc. But Caddy seems to be in a good situation with Cadillac. And I believe that he was one of the people that he was speaking to when he was talking about Hocus. So he wasn't talking to a bunch of West Coast guys when he said F the guy moms. He was actually talking to a guy that's from New York. Where he was like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga, F his moms and boom, and we can fight in this and the third. He was telling that basically to Caddy. Like he said, yo, Caddy. Now, Caddy didn't stop him like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that, boom, because you know, Caddy, real relationship, him and Wack, that's their relationship. So, do you think it's a New York Cali thing, or is it just don't insert yourself in Wack's world if you don't like the consequences?
Basically, yeah. I don't think Wack really dislikes New York, but he always finds an opportunity to go against people from New York, and so it seems like he just has a personal beef. But He might just really enjoy going back and forth with you guys because y'all are entertaining. You know what I mean? So you never know.
That's what I think. I believe that Whack 100 is really what the, you know what I'm saying? Because I realize that everybody that he goes at it with New York except one person, a couple of people, like P. Him and P was never cool. So for him and P to go at it, God's the king of them, they was never cool. So that relationship just started off crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I think with a lot of other individuals, it was they had a relationship and then the relationship went sour. You know what I'm saying? This show is sponsored by D Sally. My man D, shout out to D from Brooklyn. You know, the Pringle family, Kingsborough Project. They got ties to Kingsborough Projects. Also got ties to Ty Rock Nation. That's fam. You know what I'm saying? I knew D for over 20 years. My guy got a clothing line. He's in Albany, New York. You know what I'm saying? He's side. You know D. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know him, just go on his website. D Sala. You ever write this down? A good guy. And I'll wear your merch. Okay? Send me some merch, I'm going to wear it. You know what I'm saying? Old New York, I got the Old New York hat from my guys. I will be promoting this on my IG page as well. I just do it for the people, man, for the culture. Move the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see some of the garments. Shout out to the, you know, the garment game about to be crazy. You got some merch? Send it to me. I wear it doing the show. This show is sponsored by Desali. You know what I'm saying? I did an interview with, you know, my man Unique. I had the Old New York hat on, promoting my man's brand. I get on the big platform, I throw the hat on, boom. It's a chance to promote you guys. Just remember, if I get a chance, when y'all know I be on different platforms, I can wear your merch. Okay, let me throw this on in the interview, boom. People say, yo, that's my man's joint, and then y'all can purchase it, you know what I'm saying? I'm a walking billboard, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he went sort of south with that. Now, I think a lot of guys from New York that he's dealt with, I think it may have went sour because the opportunities that Wack may have. So a lot of things that these dudes do is backdoor shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he ain't all that. You know, who knows? The backdoor game. And I think is, and just in my eyes, because I'm not a, you know what I'm saying? Just in my eyes is, when they attempt to flip on him in other crowds, you know, Clubhouse is wishy-washy, that's what he exposes them. Like, what? What you said? Boom. What? How? And he got the receipts. See, even with Jay Prince, he had receipts. Unless it was fake receipts, but he had receipts of an inbox. Yeah, it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? He has pure receipts. Now, the thing I'm gonna say about New York though is, if y'all don't want to become part of his circus, don't join the circus or play your position with Wack. I mean, is that how you look at it?
Yeah.
You have to humble yourself. You have to bow down, because you can't say you can't play with him, be in his inbox, and then you get mad one day and decide to call him type of sucker niggas and all that. He got receipts of you, yo, begging him, and yo, son, I need help, and yo, you gotta not put yourself in a situation to be exposed. A lot of you guys put yourself in situations to be. I'm gonna be well versed here. Do you think a lot of guys put themselves in a position to be exposed?
Yeah, because when they first start off their relationship with Wack, they be in a friendly manner. Like, you know, they talking, they vibing out. They might say some things crossing the line, and Wack is keeping all receipts. He's knowing in the future they're going to fall out, and he's going to use this information against them. He's calculated. And that's just how you got to be sometimes. Or people don't like that, but you have to be calculated out here.
One thing you have to do with him, and I'm not, it's just, see, me and Wifey. Now, Wifey's not from California. She's from St. Louis. She's not from New York. So this is a political conversation. She ain't got to agree with me. She's not here to agree with me. If I'm going to say something that's wrong, she's going to G-check it. Proposition Wack. That's a fact. Proposition Wack. When we seen The Wire, Proposition Joe, Proposition Wack. There's all, but you know what, though? When you think about it, even in the streets, Wasn't it always one person that always had the seats on somebody? Even back in the days, the person that knew, the person that paid attention. And then as soon as you cross that line, blow your secret up. Now, why you ain't telling me because you got locked up last week? Yo, boom, yo, I seen you sliding with your girl. Yo, boom, 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 this is your number, right? We always had the proposition Joes in the street. It's just that Wack is doing it online.
And you know what? What's so funny about that is when Hassan did it to Wack, everybody flipped the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But he just doing what Wack do. I mean, why not? You know
That's
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's exactly what he does, day in and day out. So when somebody, and that's what made Wack mad too, I think, because he felt like, damn, Hassan.
He did.
You know, yeah.
He did what I do to others.
Yeah.
He ain't supposed to do that.
Right. Yeah.
But Hassan was never his friend.
It don't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
He still said things he shouldn't have said.
That's what I'm trying to say. But and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you. A lot of guys do this, right? Like, good example. I'll give you a good example. I don't have a booming YouTube channel. I don't have the big cars. So for me to talk to Wack, he's not gonna have that conversation because he's not gonna look at me on his level. But with Hassan Campbell, who got 100,000 followers, he gets a million views a week, I can have this talk with this man. Because in his head, not on his level money-wise, but yo, he's not like them other dudes. So he might be talk freely with him, like, yeah, son, and boom, 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 because you don't feel like he's in the loop.
Not Mike, he did.
Yeah, and that's how he had that, you know, piece of the God. You know what I'm saying? He said he's trying to do business big. I think a lot of dudes, that's where they sell their principles and morals at. They begin to sell their soul. He's a cancer. He's a cancer for those that put themselves in situations. Like that Hoover situation. Hold on, Abishad says the question should be, how does Wack always seem to have all of this dirt on these people? Who is Wack supplying with the info? Who is financing Wack? He does more shit starting than managing his artists. He's bigger than Blueface.
That's true.
He's bigger than his actual artists. I know Blueface haven't had a hit in a couple of summers.
Right.
But you know what's about Wack, man? Wack is calculated, man. Wack got money. Wack is behind those circles. See, we're not in those circles. Wack is the new Wendy Williams.
He is.
He's the new Star Report.
He's just mad aggressive with it, you know.
Only difference with Wack is, dudes is in a day and age of information and money. He may not be at an entertainment party, but he knows somebody that's there. Get a picture, send it to him. Woo! Yo, can take 200. I got this receipt. I got it.
Because they know he has the
resource.
Yeah, and the opportunity to make it go public. Everybody want to see what he got to say, so it's guaranteed.
Yes.
To smear whatever you're trying to do. It's definitely.
And that's how he makes his money. Dirt. Sweet extortion. Now, somebody said that Wack said he was broke last summer, whatever the case may be. Yeah, but now he's finding ways to make money. Like, think about it. Him saying that he's gonna fuck with 6ix9ine has gotten more clout than, like he said, I ain't even get no money out of fucking with 6ix9ine yet. But just him saying I'm managing him has got him around Kanye West. He's been on Revolt TV with Drink Champs. He's met Elon Musk, hanging out with him, the guy that owns Spotify. Him just saying I'm gonna manage this guy 6ix9ine. The clout he's got from that is crazy.
It is crazy.
Just him saying, yo, I'm a manager. So whatever how broke he was, now the doors is opening again. Because people look at it 6ix9ine as being an engine. But not so much the engine. You took a chance and even putting your name on it. That's all he did was put his name on it. You know what I'm saying? He's the king of Clubhouse. He said Clubhouse manages his page. You know what that means? He's getting a check. Because he's bringing in people. He's bringing people in. He's the reason why they're able to get this app, and then they're getting money off this app. Business. Gotta think about it sometimes with the Disco Balla. Is that you, Disco? You have to call my nigga Disco. Let's get Disco on the line. Let's hear from Disco Balla. The ball is balling. That's him, man. Wifey here. Wifey's the new co-host. Let's see if we get Disco on the line, man. Disco somewhere in the jungles of Webster Avenue. Someplace by a wash. That's him, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Disco, man. The baller of all ballers. Now, to be well versed here. Yeah. He said, I give him a chance. Last summer, we had the Disco Balla Summer. Y'all remember that? Remember Disco Balla Summer? Not the Summer Jam screen, but the Disco Balla Summer. Remember we was following that. Remember that? K-Flock. Before we really knew, paid attention to K-Flock, there was things happening in Katona Park East, 187, Southern Boulevard, Belmont. We was covering that, remember? What came out of that? B-Love, K-Flock. Remember that? Salute. Y'all know facts. Remember at the Disco Balla winner. Disco Balla Summer. Who would have thought that when we was doing these shows, what came out of that was K-Flock, the Flockers, B-Love, Shy E.K. It's crazy. But we was actually covering that, not just us, but remember we didn't know who was who. We were just doing shows with these young boys. It's crazy. He got shot over here. He got hit over there. So it wasn't an insult when we did the Disco Balla Summer. We just said it's going to be a hot summer. And that's why it was the Disco Balla Summer. You know what I'm saying? The ball is baller. It was a hot summer. Not the summer, you know what I'm saying? It was a hot summer. The Disco Balla Summer shit, when the smoke cleared, then we found out rest in peace Chi Watts and the young boy who got assassinated, 14 years old. Remember that? There's nothing more immaculate than that. We just didn't know who it was part of the Bronx drill music scene. Then I started talking to people that, yo, that's my son, that's my nephew, yo, what? Yo, that's the young boys. And then the next thing I know, a skinny kid that weighed 80 pounds with some big diabetic Deodoras on is fighting out Rolling Loud with some young boys. They was shaking out. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized, yo, that's the young boy you was covering. So shout out to us. We had the original Disco Balla Summer, man. Shout out to Disco Balla, man. We had the Disco Balla Summer. We did that shit. We didn't even know who these young boys was, bro. When the young boy got shot, come out the studio and all that, we did that, bro. We did that. So shout out to Disco Balla. He made that a Disco Balla Summer, man. Now back to the content. You know what I'm saying? Disco Balla somewhere in the jungles of Webster Projects. Be safe, bro. There's lion, tigers, and bears out there, you heard? Sucker niggas out there, man. Now back to the story, man. Fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Tell your Cody I said what up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them dirty out niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Should've cut that nigga. But you know what I'm saying? You can't talk like that on the live. You know what I'm saying? Back to the lab, wifey. Wifey in the building, man. Shout out to Brooklyn niggas. I ain't stealing garments. Desire, getting tuned with them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to tell you what's way crazy. Wack 100, he says he's not saying Big U's a rap. He's just going on platforms that's producing paperwork saying that Big U's a rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, these are... I heard Wack arguing with some young blood critics, whatever. But I noticed Wack kept saying, what generation you from? Do you know what you're talking about? And the young boy was like, nah. So he's basically saying that whatever level of life he was in the game, he wasn't able to talk like that. Is it a generational thing when it comes to that blood and crips? Do you think in California? Like say I'm a triple OG. And then you're the young boy really can't talk with my generation. It seemed like, because he kept saying, he said, ain't no funny. He said, yo, what you trying to say about some bloody crip shit? And he was like, nah, I'm just saying, fuck you, what? So that was deep, because he said, remember, he just said Nipsey Hussle, it's gay, and so he didn't make it a B and C thing. So I think, what you think? You think him and Big U is cloud chasing together?
I mean, it's definitely possible.
Smitty Bim's in the building.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
I think, I ain't gonna front. You gotta see those type of niggas, them old G's like that, they're very calculated.
Yeah, they are.
Yo, I need you to see, they'll take some slander if they get a million views. Remember, Big U, of course, a world star, so he needs some traction every time. So Big U don't have a unique story. He's an old jail nigga that came home. He's a big homie. There's nothing else on the side. So now you gotta put some spice. You ever went somewhere? You ever did acting, and even though you're a thug nigga, they tend to be a little more ghetto. You're like, how more ghetto can I get? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta put this shit together. Man, you got to go. So that ain't gonna fuck though. Okay, I'm gonna take this poll, baby. Do you think Big U is gonna put hands on Wack?
Hell no. No. It's not happening.
Now,
Them Cali niggas don't get physical, they shoot. They ain't gonna be fighting on motherfucker in the street.
now, one thing I'm gonna say about Wack 100 is that guy, you can't argue with him. Or you gotta be calculated. Like P&M, they could go at it. They go through those words and they go through it, guards and king. They could push. Shout out to Push That Night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ M&S out there in the atmosphere. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't know, man. Wack must know how to fight, man. He got you. He crosses every bloody line, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, you're taking it wrong. What she's saying is California dudes shoot. Because that's the generation that she come from. She's from St. Louis, but she grew up around a generation of bloods that came from California to St. Louis. Those dudes, they don't be shaking out like that. They're not in jail, bro. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. So remember the geographics. That's what Wack be telling y'all. Worry about the geographics. Where they come from is a different vibration. Understand that. Understand why cities like Kansas City and Oklahoma. I'm not trying to G-check you, Lamar. I'm just giving you a little heads up. Those niggas ain't meeting on corners and fighting, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What is Brooklyn Smalls coming?
Yeah, you see the white boys, huh? What happened with Brooklyn Smalls?
No, he's saying something good. What he said?
I didn't see it.
It's a comment.
Oh, I see. I think Wack got a short man complex. Well, that's just me personally. A short man complex. A little crazy. You know what I'm saying? My man was like, them niggas ain't fighting out here. These niggas is gang related, generational gangs. Remember, these dudes, to give you some context, a lot of these gangs are from California. You know what I'm saying? I mean, squabble. Now just imagine, you want to join. She whacks the type of nigga. They don't catch him, but they catch you, the dick rider. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They'll never catch him. He'll be
got the fall guys around.
You're the fall guy. You the fool that gotta go outside. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're the one that gotta go to the Chinese restaurant and nigga might remind you that some shit Wack said. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to be conclusive. We need answers, Reek. Shout out to Reek. I'm happy he's healthy. What body or water did you jump in, bro?
Yeah.
Some people say you got jumped by the Devil Lanes. Some niggas said you got jumped by some Mexicans. Even some dudes said you flew off your bike. But according to your records, you jumped off a bridge. You know what I'm saying? And broke 20 bones in your body. You see what Wack doing to you niggas, man? Y'all crash.
Crash dummies.
Y'all crash. While he's sitting around getting a check. If y'all don't think he worked for Clubhouse, Y'all bugging. Once he said that they ain't on his page, that means that he's like a commercial to him. Remember, they get their money off of having a app, off this app. They don't run commercials on Clubhouse, so it's not free. What happens with Clubhouse is they get ratings and Apple. They get money out of Apple. These are apps. Hell yeah, these dudes just crash tickets. They go all the way up and come all the way down. Bong. Yeah, he got a whole contract. That's why they control his page. It's just logical. Now, back to the lab. He's called Nipsey, some shit about Nipsey to Hassan Campbell. Shout out to Hassan. Hassan has some good shit. He claims he's extorting he's squeezing certain individuals that come through. Well, peace. He's squeezing certain people when they come through California. He's doing this squeezing game. That's what he says. This out of his mouth. He said, I stand doing everything. I'm telling you, somebody need to whip his ass. Stand on what, little man? Like, y'all guys really like, yo, mush the shit out. Stand on what, Wack? But I'm gonna tell you something. Back to the narrative, right? Nigga sells Hocus 4-5. Words that's used in Clubhouse like mother jokes. And he says, fuck your mother. He says, or mother, whatever the case is. So basically, Wack went to fight. But the only way you're going to catch Wack is if you know you got to really search for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? He creates the traffic. Now, Wack creating, I'm going to front though. Wack has brought together a lot of Bloods and Crips on the app. There's so many old blood niggas talking to Crip niggas saying fuck Wack together in chats. It's crazy.
Okay.
So, as crazy as this sound, he's united because you got a lot of guys from jail for some reason they in Clubhouse. And they're from jail, lifers. They calling in and they're denouncing what Wack said to other gang members. I think that's the most positive thing coming out of this. I'm not gonna lie to you. He got generational of gang members having conversations. Where now they going, nah, blood cool, nah, fuck Wack, but blood cool. This is. I mean, that's what I see. What you see. I mean, sometimes you might hear some shit. When I've gone in chats where Crips and Bloods, OGs, having conversations. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
So you can't say, oh, bad about Wack.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good thing.
Because he say things and they'll come together and they'll denounce what he said. The whole thing with Wack is you can't get caught up in his politics. You're right, what you just said, Average Shadow. You can't get caught up in that.
Yeah, she is right.
You can't be DMing him and then be in another clubhouse and then say some shit about him.
Right.
Because he's going to bring the receipts up. Who do you blame? Do you blame Wack or you blame the individual?
The individual. You
got to blame the individual. You got to be some type of accountability.
They hopped in that bed.
Y'all hop in that bed. The only difference with him is he don't delete. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit with Jay Prince was legendary. You know what I'm saying? What you said? You don't know me. Boom. He ain't do nothing wrong, but what Wack trying to say is, yeah, the nigga's gonna fall back. This is what Wack's allegation is. He spoke to Hocus on the phone. Whatever Hocus said, he falling back. He wrote some shit. I guess Wack blew that shit off. He did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Hocus 4-5 physically knows Jay Prince. And said, just piece of the lines. Definitely piece of the black lines, you know what I'm saying? RBG family. Scully and them in Jamaica, and my man King Loke III, you know what I'm saying? The big Crip in Jamaica, you heard? But Scully's not Crip, he black line. Yeah. So when it comes to Wack, in this situation. Wack, he says that he spoke to him on the phone. They said whatever. You know what I'm saying? They said they spoke on the phone, and he said, yo, I'm falling back on the situation. But then Wack claims that he made a video after, like, dissing him. Or saying some shit about him, and that's why he came at him the way he came at him. So he's not saying about the first post he wrote. He said basically he wasn't beefing about that, unless that's what he's talking about. Like, we spoke on the phone, and then he made some comments. But one thing I'm going to say, hold on, let's go back to this. Hocus is just riding for his city. It makes no sense to live in Houston to go against Jay Prince with Wack. Oh, that's where Hocus is at? He in Houston? Yo, peace, Santo. I didn't know Hocus. I thought Hocus was in Atlanta. Of course. Like I told you, why am I gonna put? You're putting a gun on my back. You dissing this guy, and these guys know where my wife lives. They're gonna assume that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta denounce you. I gotta, because you gotta remember, man. You in somebody's territory. But this is why you gotta know what type of dude you in bed with. Yo, you know Wack don't give a F. Y'all know that. You know once you play with Wack, there's consequences. Like I said, unless your money up, you could never be seen or found. You're gonna get caught slipping and dipping. Yeah. Now if they say, now, I didn't know this. I thought Hocus was in Atlanta. They're saying Hocus is in Houston.
Okay.
I thought he was in Atlanta though. I didn't know Hocus was in Houston. Wack is dissing, going at it, not dissing, him and Jay Prince is going at it. Now, if Hocus is in Houston, and mind you, you know, you're one of the people that, you know, Wack bigs up in the clubhouse. Yeah, I fuck with Hocus, Cali, Reed, certain, his high echelon. My New York, and I ain't gonna front, Hocus is arguing with other dudes from New York with Wack, you know, certain situations, not everybody, but a couple of dudes. He just went at it with my song going back and forth. Okay, Hocus is in Atlanta, but you say Houston is his hometown. Hocus is from Houston? Salute, Ronald. I thought he was in the Bronx, man. You know what I'm saying? He's in Georgia. Got you. That's what I thought. I thought he saw in ATL. That's I knew Hocus was from Castle Hill somewhere. You know what I'm saying? My man DJ Swab used to play his music all the time on the radio. Hot 97. He pull up. Shout out to DJ Swab 99. For those that know Swab, he's a strip club DJ. All the strip clubs, all the big DJs, and he used to be Louis D show DJ when she first popped. Yeah, he's from the Bronx. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Now I know that he fucks with Jay Prince. So, is it that because he's in the South, he's thinking like all guns is gonna come at him? Or is this his loyalty to Jay Prince? Maybe Jay, you know what I'm saying? Just showing his loyalty, like, yo, when I was in, you know what I'm saying? What do you think? Okay, he's in Atlanta. He's not in Houston anymore. He's not in Houston. I just think he had to show some type of, he's fucking Prince. He had to show some loyalty. He had to pick a side. And sometimes picking a side can get disgusting. Oh, he said that he chose to stand with Jay Prince because that's his hometown. But I'm gonna watch it again because I don't want to be spreading falsehoods. H45 is not in Houston. He got a lot of love from Houston though. When Jay Prince, the change situation, and Jay Prince brought him out there, and he had to do shows. He said that was Jay Prince's son. I remember that time, and Houston showed him a lot of love. Now, like I said, he physically knows Jay Prince. Like he could call Jay Prince, and Jay Prince would answer the phone. A lot of people can't call Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. So definitely shout, but you know what though? to be liberal, I gotta respect both perspectives. Do I think Wack come at New York dudes a little too rough? Like I said to CEO week, y'all hear the content, me, God, the King, and P. Yo, son, what's your beef with New York City? What's your issue? He like, nah, we talking about Mob James, talking about everybody. But it just seems to be that y'all come at New York a lot on these apps and these videos, and you're making New York look small. But then when you sit back and look at it, a lot of dudes do put themselves in these situations for Wack to put them on blast. It just seems to be, like you said, New York is more, him arguing with New York niggas goes viral. Him arguing with Jim Jones goes viral. Him mentioning Jim Jones' name goes viral. Him going at certain names in New York goes viral. Compared to him arguing with somebody from California. Because the only time they listen to California names he argue with, unless there's somebody, like Big U, and that's it. Or he dissed Suge Knight. Like, them other dudes, those are local celebrities. We don't know them, unless we're West Coast hoods.
That's true.
But New York, this arguing with somebody from New York is entertaining to the world for some weird reason.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, let's get the like button. Let's hit the like button, man. It's a lot going on out here, man. Hocus 4-5, you know what I'm saying? Now, I like loyalty, you know what I'm saying? I like that's and it's, and you know, he took a hit for his loyalty, for his loyal stance. Hocus 4-5 took a hit for being loyal. But that's what comes with being loyal sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He had to take the backlash. Yo, or that. Like I told you, Wack, when he was talking about Hocus, he was talking to some cats, but he was talking to Cadillac Ty. Cadillac Ty is from Queens. So we can't say he was really bashing New York when he was actually talking to Caddy. Now, I don't know if Caddy knows Hocus 4-5, but I'm pretty sure Caddy knows dudes that know Hocus 4-5. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Caddy might have really met Wack in person one point in time in his life because he was part of Murder Inc.
But how do you feel about Wack saying F your moms?
That's a clubhouse thing. That's what they said. Those are words that's used in clubhouse. That's what dudes say. Yo, tell your mother that. These are it's this crazy thing. Yo, yeah, you tell your mother that. So that's a clubhouse disrespect. It's what people it's what they call when you go knife to knife. These are some of the things. It's, to us outside, well, that's fucked up. That's crazy. But it's called going knife to knife. They say the worst things about you. So remember, Wack is so used to going knife to knife, and dudes say, remember, you know any people that so Wack, fuck your mother? In clubhouse, I'll put a video up right now. He arguing with somebody, yo, fuck your mom. So he's just so used to that. So I don't think he did it out of pure, yo, fuck your mother. That's what they do on Clubhouse. Where was he at when he said this? In Clubhouse.
Okay.
It's a Clubhouse thing. They go through that all the time. Somebody jump in your chat and be like, yo. See, Mo says, Hocus opened the door for dealing with Wack in the first place when he was going at dudes who you were supposed to be cool with. Now he violated you. That's deep right there. Now, see, that's deep. See that right there, Mo, that was good. See, that's deep, Mo. You opened the door for that. Remember, you was fucking with Wack. When Wack was going after certain entities, you had nothing to do with it. But he was going after Jimmy. Remember, he went after Jimmy. When he went after my son, you kept your hands out of it. Times when they was shouting you out, and you was like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with what you got with them, but I'm doing me. You was just going at it with my son and Tamika Mallory. You know what I'm saying? You called them, what he said? Something sharp and something. He had given some funny names. I guess he said he told behind his back, and it got crazy. So, going back into the content, the context of the conversation, right? Exactly. So we understand that part. That's more. That's deep. That's real. He don't fuck with Jimmy because of Medici. That's a fact. He always said that. Yo, I don't fuck with Jimmy. But the rest of them that he's done did some crazy shit with, he don't fuck with them either. So that's why the one that I think the ones that to me the only situation I think that was weird to me when he's arguing with my son, about Wack. Because because Hocus physically knows my son. You know what I'm saying? He physically knows my son. And whatever issues they had, we didn't know. Those were behind closed doors. I can honestly say that whatever issues my son or Hocus may have ever had is what they knew. It wasn't an online thing. My son wasn't making rap songs about him. Now my son may have made a rap song about Hassan, but he didn't make a rap song about Hocus. So out of all that, that's the one that was sort of crazy. And it sounded crazy because Wack name was involved with that. Instead of just being Hocus, you going at it with my song, but talking behind your back, behind the tables, you more so included like, yo, because they see me because of Wack. So, do you think Hocus 4-5 opened the door for Wack to say how he felt like he's a snake, he's a weirdo, but I was dissing other dudes? He was minding his business. Now all of a sudden, Jay Prince answered his phone line. He said, you know what I'm saying? Like, he started to clown him, like, yo, and he said, when he called Jay Prince, he couldn't believe a millionaire. He clowning him now, like, huh? What you get a millionaire? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think he opened the door for that?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Definitely did.
I think with Wack, you have to become well versed. The only way you could go gun for gun with Wack is if you never inboxed him.
Yeah.
Or you never played a part in none of his charades. Because like I told you, just because you don't like somebody, you don't get caught up in it. Shout out to my man Post, E-Bands Films. Shout out to E-Bands. He posted a lot of my content in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize this internet shit, right? Somebody make a show about E-Bands, I'm just there for the entertainment. I gotta argue with this nigga because you're seeking co-signing this shit. When you co-signing what? I'm just listening to this bullshit. But you have to realize this internet shit, you build certain relationships. So some people are taking like, fuck everybody else is here, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? And I had to look at that, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? I had to look at that. And that's just on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? That's just, it's not about apologizing, it's just paying attention to what's going on in the now. What's in the now. Yeah, E-Bands is not now. He's 730, but he do his thing though, you know what I'm saying?
What's 730?
He said he crazy.
Oh.
my son was there for Hocus when Hocus was locked up fighting for his case. And he was walking with Wack 100, a dude he never met that was violating my song. And I think that's how my son looked at that. Now, for all you, shout out to the 50 people that's in here. I told you this is the brand new series, The Streets is Watching. Shout out to Jigga. You know, shout out to the whole Marcy Projects, H Money Bags. I know you out there somewhere you were. You know what I'm saying? We here, party people. We in the building, man. We don't deal with speculation, lacerations, or demotivation. We're gonna deal with the facts and what we actually think. We're gonna respect the opinion. We're not gonna be disrespectful. We're gonna be respectful here. I'm about to call it tutor. I'm about to call it nigga. I gotta stop using that word. The thumbnails of a restaurant called M&G's for all you money getters. That was a restaurant we used to go to in the 80s. It's on and popping. Let me see if I can get a good brother on the line. You know what I'm saying? Gotta watch what I say and how I say it. This guy close. Proposition Joe. Is that his name? Proposition Joe. Yo. Huh?
What's good, yo? What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? What's going on with Proposition Joe?
What up, man? New York, stand up, man.
New York, where New York at?
Come on, man. You gotta get this shit back together, man. Sorry for the curses, though. What's good though?
I'm chilling, man. You know, we're just doing our due diligence. That's a new word in the vocabulary. Due diligence. Proper preservation prevents poor performance. I want to ask you a question. Why do dudes being whack 100 inbox?
Alright, let's take it back.
Let's take it back.
Let's take it back. We're gonna start from the Dipset and the Jim Jones,
Yeah.
verses. You know?
One Eye Willie. Hold on.
We're gonna
One Eye Willie. One Eye Willie. One Eye Willie. One Eye
We're
Willie.
gonna start from there, right? During that time, what happened?
I ain't gonna front though. A lot of shit that happened since the verses,
What
right?
happened? Jim Jones so-called, they put that post up. Jim Jones, Alpo met up at the party, dice game and shit.
From there was history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you about the party. I'm gonna tell you some shit. Hold on, Whack, man. Yo, hold on, son.
Oh, niggas want to talk about the wiretap. The 6ix9ine shit, 9 Trey shit.
Jimmy telling him. That's when hold on. Hold up. Let's go timeline.
Give no order. That's why he didn't go there. But people out here want to go out there, oh, he should be locked up. They didn't want to come up with some big paperwork.
Bam.
What happened to that? Now, you got a person on the West Coast. He don't like the East Coast. He don't like the East Coast with some Don shit. But at the end of the day, he did with 6ix9ine on some business. He know he out of pocket, but on his end, he feel he's not.
Who is it on?
But that's him. That's Wack.
Hold on, that's What's Your Jack in the building. You right. Hold on, What's Your Jacket? Hold on. I may have a special guest from the East Coast, you hear me? Another East Coast rider. I ain't gonna lie to you. First, Jimmy was hold up. Let's go to the timeline. First, Jimmy lost at the verses. Remember, your man walked in like the Iron Sheik, Joel Santana. Then, I think Freaky Zeke was voguing at the verses. I'm not too sure, but there was some speculation he was voguing. Then, they said he was at Alpo's party at his party. Found to be, Jimmy was trying to get Alpo knocked off in the later recordings. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? But it got deflected in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So Poe wasn't at Jimmy's party.
This was the main thing. Whoever tried to play a little part, yo, I got this paperwork on Jimmy, this and that, yo, send me some money. That's what triggered everything. That's what triggered everything on Wack end. On the Wack end.
I think, you know what, Wack, you know what I think? But you know what I think? Now, hold on, because we're talking about Wack and Hocus, right? With Wack, what I noticed with Wack is it gave him something to talk about with Jim Jones. That's all it did. Because to this day, he still talk about Jim Jones. To this day. You can go right now and club out to go, yo, so with Jim Jones. Yo, he just said it third, so it's not, he just doesn't like Jim. He don't like Jim Jones. I ain't gonna lie to you. He does not like Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like him. So with Jimmy, anything he hears, he gotta throw out there.
I don't look at it like that.
Nah, because see,
use it as an excuse.
Nah.
For me, it's main excuse. Yes.
He doesn't like the man.
At the end of the day,
have a different opinion.
At the end of the day, these dime moves, they started it over here on the East Coast. In general, they don't look at us as dime moves. That's really the main part, yo.
Bingo. Has nothing to do with nothing else.
That's really the main part.
Has nothing to do with nothing else. If I went to California in his hood.
It's organized over here, yo. We are separate over here, yo. We all the motherfucking YouTube, expressing our information, our inside business, this and that, and the outside look in. And they take this information and they use this shit against us. What can we say now? What can we say now? If you want to go into the Hocus thing right now, what Hocus did, he did that for his borough. 2, he stood up for his city. You gotta understand, these young kids is getting locked up, millionaires or dying. And just certain people out here were trying to prevent all that shit. So getting a small chain back for somebody that's outside,
save lives.
Ain't no problem.
That should save lives, though.
That look more big on his end without getting the motherfucking dollar. If you really look at it, gotta change back to get back to the outside that could have caused the inside of what? New York City.
It would.
And that's what's going on in New York City.
So you know what? But listen, hold on 1 second. You hit it on the nose. What you just said. He doesn't like New York Bloods. He doesn't right?
Respect.
But there's been a bunch of Bloods that's older than me that when I speak to them, yo, I love Wack. That's my man. That have made content going against niggas in New York. Like, I fuck with Wack. I don't care about them niggas. Some people may say they're doing business, but does that make sense? So when we say with our people, the OGs, but the OGs can't co-sign them, and then I'm supposed to sit there.
Money ain't good money, or relationships ain't all good relationships.
So again, if he's saying fuck your movement,
this internet shit is just like the streets. We are not fucking friends. Everybody looking for clout. Everybody looking for a fucking.
But stay with the narrative. If Wack 100 says fuck you fake New York Bloods, they can't be an OG or somebody who has influence in this New York Blood shit that fucks with him. That's gonna sit and argue with other New York niggas. So he's not. So what he's saying is fuck certain niggas in New York.
A lot of niggas ain't trying to argue. A lot of niggas,
You know what I'm saying?
People don't want to talk.
Because Hocus, if alright, I'm gonna keep it 100. If Wack don't talk about Hoover and Jay Prince, Hocus don't got a beef with Wack. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't do it for the city, my nigga. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't, if Wack 100 doesn't post nothing about Jay Prince, what's popping, there's no conversation. Am I right? Hassan Campbell in the building. So they had to keep it funky. Hold on 1 second.
Do you understand the mentality what's going on right now? Fuck, we still at war. It don't matter what you say.
You right, bro. Hold on 1 second.
It don't matter what you saying, man.
You right. It's a fact.
Fuck off right now, yo.
It's all right. He's done for the city.
What you say?
Yeah, you right.
Divide and conquer going on. That's what's going on, yo.
That's a fact. Divide and conquer. What's your jacket? I gotta take some more callers. What's your jacket? You right.
This divide and shit conquered. This been a plan of going on for the past 6 years. Now Wack just drew the fucking line.
He drew the line. Yo, let me call you back. I appreciate this. This is real what you just said. Rep for the city. I appreciate you. Shout the people out. What you jacking? I got the people to call.
They know what it is, man.
They know this. What you jacking podcast is in the fucking building. You heard?
Oh, I'm behind the scenes too.
That.
On the grounds.
All right.
So y'all in the streets, man. Shout to Zeke, man. You heard?
Shout out to my man. What you jacking? That's a fact. Hassan Campbell. Let's see what Hassan Campbell got to say. Hassan Campbell is in the jungles of Bronx River Projects. Somewhere. Hassan Campbell. Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Wa alaikum salam, rahmatullah, barakatuh. Was good.
Yo, Hassan Campbell's in the building. Hassi, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. Plain and simple.
Talk to the people.
100 better not show his face nowhere in New York City. Tell that bitch ass nigga I said announce where he at the same way he tried to do with Mano.
Facts.
I'm not Mano.
Facts.
I'm not Mano. That nigga ain't go to K-Slade funeral because he knew the West was looking for him.
That's a fact.
He didn't show up to his right-hand man funeral because he knew after he pulled that Hummer stunt, that nigga's a bitch-ass nigga.
Hell yeah, facts. Sucker ass nigga, man.
Tell Wack I said the CIA can't save him.
That's your mother. That's a fact, my nigga. Yo, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. He played a lot of sucker MC games, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But
what it is with Wack is, I got so much audio on the bitch ass that he's jumping out the window now. I didn't even play the audio. I didn't even play the audio I got on him with Jay Prince. So
you jump out the window with that. You know that's coming next. Hassan Campbell's in the building, you heard?
The nigga's a suicide bomber now.
Back.
He trying to be smart. The only thing he can do right now is play tough. He a tough cop. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Jay Reed ass nigga.
Jay Reed ass thing. Nigga ran, like I said, he ran his mouth. The difference is you are very smart. You're very calculated, and you just okay. Hey, like because the difference between you don't need nobody. See, you don't need to go to Puffy's party to get 1,000,000 views. You just sit down and talk about Puffy party. That's how real it is with your clientele. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? So
Now,
he can't blackball you.
Listen, let's get to the nitty gritty. The nigga thought that he was gonna talk about my address and niggas coming to my house like, bitch, nigga, come to my house, nigga, I'ma park you. Like all that shit that he did to Meek Mills, all that shit that he did to Mano, all that shit he did to all these New York niggas for years. Tell that bitch ass nigga to pull up in the middle of Bronx River and I'ma park him. I'ma park his car. I'ma turn his fucking TV off.
BS,
Tell that nigga,
BS.
see the thing is, right, when the nigga waxed, when he did his homework, he really did his homework. But when he watched those videos where Hassan Campbell break it down crying, he didn't realize that was a Hassan Campbell. That was just Poppy going through it with his mother.
Yeah,
he didn't realize that I was still the same nigga that'll knock his fucking head off.
Definitely.
And that bitch ass nigga, at the end of the day, he know. He really know. He did his homework.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, nah, he just couldn't believe a New York nigga would fucking drag him like that because he used to these soft ass New York bloods. Them old school first generation prom queen ass niggas that ain't handle that nigga right. Them niggas should have been dragged that nigga. Them niggas should have been parked that nigga. That nigga Wack been, he been dogging New York out for a long time, and it took a fucking Bronx River nigga to put him in his place.
That's true.
Hell yeah, that's true.
And now all them groupie ass niggas is fucking mad because a Bronx River nigga put him in his motherfucking place.
Hell yeah.
Now they mad. Niggas want to make, instead of doing that whack and keeping it 100, they want to sit up there and go out and Hassan Campbell, nigga, Hassan Campbell this video. Like, nah, nigga, you can't get mad because a Bronx River nigga, a New York nigga, I ain't even got to change him. A New York nigga brought it back.
That's a fact. You brought it back, bro.
It's my cat that come get me normally every day. I'm getting ready to
A New York nigga brought it back.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely brought it back. You brought it back, bro, and you took it to the top. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like that's what I was explaining. You can't. They just keep it at 100. Just keep it at 100. You can't say you're doing it for the city, right? And then people that's above you are like, man, fuck them other niggas. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. So it's like, huh?
Bottom line to it is, I brought New York City back. Niggas is mad. Oh, he sat down with Tekashi 6ix9ine. I sat down with Tekashi 6ix9ine and approached him about how he put a Treyway nigga that wasn't a gangster, a cab driver in fucking jail. Niggas didn't know the method to my madness. Wack 100 saved the nigga. I tried to put him on a hot seat. Niggas didn't realize that. I met up with them niggas. They had an army ready for me. They thought I was coming in the building by my motherfucking self. All you bitch ass niggas, oh, Hassan Campbell, he's the behind the desk nigga. Nigga, I was moving with an army. I had niggas in the building, outside the building. Niggas couldn't understand that. Niggas hate on the real, but love the fake. Nigga, I take care of my motherfucking kids. I pay my fucking bills. I take care of my fucking family structure. I take care of my niggas that's around me. That's a real nigga. Y'all like fake niggas. Y'all like broke niggas. I'm on my platform by my motherfucking self, holding it down, making New York look good. You got niggas on platforms with 30 niggas making New York look bad. I make New York look good. I make the East Coast look good. I make black people look good. Y'all niggas don't like it, so fucking what, man?
So I want to ask you a question, talking about that. I seen a video you made a couple of days ago, and I have to salute you, man. I always salute you, but I had to salute you. I like what you did about Manos and his mother situation. That took a lot, because I know over the months you and Mano been going through it, and the way you was well versed in how you was explaining that situation with, how you felt about Mano and the situation. I salute you, bro. That takes a man to say some man shit. You hear me?
Right.
That's what men do, bro. You didn't. You apologize, but you broke down logic. Yo, boom, 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 boom. Because you have to be very mindful what you say to people, what you say about people. We all want clout. Now, exactly, people want clout. But who are you entertaining? 100,000 people, 1,000,000 people, or are you entertaining 30 people in your chat? You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Right.
What What are you doing this for? And that's real. Even the thing with Fat Joe, when you did the, you know, and it's funny when you said that about old boy that passed away, because look how small the world is. UFO Thief, one of his artists, I grew up with UFO Thief's uncles and his pops. You know what I'm saying? So you see how small the world is, bro? You know what I'm saying? The world is so small, but you know what? But you know what I like? You have a lot of hours. You have a lot of hours of content, and I think it's just to me, I think it's just like anything else. This is content. He should have ran his mouth to me. There's no loyalty. You see how he's dragging Hocus 4-5 right now. You hear me?
Listen, man, let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying? He's dragging the shit out the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
What you realize is that, like I said in my live last night, all these niggas went through that fucking door. These niggas are devil worshippers. They took an oath to watch the hood starve and keep you entertained while you die. I'm gonna say that again, for all you slow niggas. These niggas took an oath to watch niggas in the hood die. They gonna get fat while you starve. They're gonna keep you entertained while you on a one-way trip to fucking hell while they living in paradise. That's why I be flipping on these fucking rappers. The only reason why you see me showing Nano and some of these other rappers love like Fat Joe and all the rest of these niggas is because of my niggas that I fuck with. I got ties to these niggas. So I be sitting up there going against myself and trying to keep family ties. But the reality of it is I don't trust and like and fuck with nobody in the music industry. Don't get me wrong. I like rappers. I like actors like Denzel Washington. I love Denzel. But the reality of it is all of the industry is on the opposite line. We the starving. We the homeless. We the niggas in poverty. Those the niggas in paradise. Robin Hood robbed the rich and gave to the fucking poor. These rich niggas only use us for a tax write-off.
Now, I'll ask you a question. I want to ask you, talking about that, I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about the Young Thug, and not changing the topic, but a little bit of switching the topic up, the Young Thug Gunner situation?
I feel like, for one, the Illuminati, right now we got bills being passed where the UN is about to take over the world. Everybody's signing a treaty for the UN. When the UN comes into America, you're going to get whipped like by police like you ain't never seen. You're going to find yourself in concentration camps like you ain't never seen. You're going to find yourself like all that, not taking the vaccination under this bill that's being passed. You're going to have UN soldiers kicking your back in. You will be the vaccinated. You're going to understand that you are playing with a superpower that's not playing with you. So Young Thug and Gunna, they are being used as a celebrity gossip distraction. They may let them win the case, they may not. You never know. But right now, they're going through their humiliation ritual. In jail, sometimes they'll put you in jail.
Yeah.
You gotta understand something. Young Thug, no matter what niggas say about that nigga, yeah, he a killer, yeah, he got shooters behind him, but the nigga put a dress on and lipstick.
And lipstick. You know what I'm saying?
New York City, I don't give a fuck what niggas say. I love Hocus 4-5, that's my brother. But that nigga's not a blazer. Behind the wall, if he put lipstick on and he put a skirt on, niggas going to eat his food.
Facts. That's a fact.
So now all of a sudden niggas gonna act like they ain't see the fact that this nigga put a fucking skirt on with lipstick. I might not be banging, but niggas better understand I am a first generation fucking blood, GKB. And that shit right there, we don't play. I remember back in the days when niggas was mad at Pimp because he was in a homo house.
I remember that. I remember the story.
I was there in the building. I was in the building when Pimp and motherfucking Fila was in C90, or no, it was C73. It was a C73 in the homo house. I was there for that. So I understand how niggas felt. Like niggas was ready to put and make motherfucking Pimp food, but and the crazy part about it is Pimp was only trying to stay in the building. I can't make no excuses, but he wanted to. C73 was the most like laid back building. It was the get money.
Yes.
It was the building to be in. But the reality of it is, if you played the homo house or you put lipstick on and a skirt, nigga, you was fooled. So now all of a sudden niggas want to make excuses when this nigga Young Thug running around with lipstick and a skirt on. Fuck that.
That's a fact. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Come on, man. Send that nigga a dildo. And then he made a video talking about when he go to jail, he gonna get his ass and his tits done. You see that? Young Thug, he got a video of talking about if he ever go to jail and he get time, he gonna get his ass and his tits done.
Damn, oh.
Come on, man. The fuck kind of shit is that?
what type of niggas hang out with? Yo, what type of, yo.
But they don't tease this nigga for actually wanting to have a pickle in his pocket.
Pickle in his pocket.
God.
Yeah, let's talk that talk, man.
Let's talk that. He's a blazer. This is your lady.
Blazer. He blazing blazers.
Damn,
he got a
son.
brother running around kissing niggas on the mouth. Talking about that's gangster. Like, no, nigga. My daddy don't kiss me on the mouth. I still got my father in my life. My father don't fucking kiss me on my mouth.
Dogger.
Come on, you fucking.
yo, you can't make this shit up.
Pocket rocket.
Yo, you can't make this up. He wants over the. Yo, what type of. Yo, you can't make this up. Mind you, he be on these weird drugs. He said he's gonna get his toys. He need a. Oh God, yo, Hassan, this is. Get the like buttons up. This is classical shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Come on, a nigga can't sit up here and say like, yo, I always support my niggas Zeke Black and other niggas. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. I started that 050 movement.
Yeah, but you said about 050 and them. But this ain't about them. This ain't about them.
Movement, man. I can build that platform. I ain't never abandoned my nigga Zeke Black. I don't give a fuck what niggas say.
You be back. We here. We in the building, man.
Support the homies. So when niggas be sitting up there talking about, oh, he ain't got love for the niggas, nah, I'm just the uncle that's gonna tell the younger homies that they fucking up. Because the big homies is sitting up there watching the younger homies go to the fucking penitentiary and not saying nothing. That's the difference.
See, that's what I like to talk about. What you said right there.
Accolades for doing time in jail, but they're not telling niggas about the pain that they've been through while they was in the penitentiary.
Yes.
Everybody out there making this shit look good. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. I do not support no homie with a bullhorn in his hand. I don't support no fucking no justice, no peace. Nah, nigga.
Oh, my son.
Boom,
Yeah.
Let's
go to my son. Yeah. Shout out to my son. Yo, you know what's funny though? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny is that when we speak upon these type of conversations, right? Sometimes it's just being real, and I just think that what you just said right there is most important. When all the older guys are gonna start telling the younger guys, going to jail is not cool. Like we was being told when we was young. Remember, going to jail ain't cool. Be smart. Be all you can be in the world. When we gonna have those conversations? I don't want you to be like me. I was a total fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You're right about that, bro. You hear me? Going to jail is not real, bro. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And I like the way that nothing happens. People pick and choose words. It's about being well versed. You hear me? And one thing I'm gonna say about you, Hassan, is it's about saving the people. You can be selfish with your knowledge, right? Am I right?
Right.
But you're not being selfish. You're coming on these platforms, and sometimes you gotta say the words to wake people up, to get the people talking, bro. You hear me?
So let me tell you something. I done reached out to Shockwell. I done reached out to Corey King. I done tried to work with the niggas. You know what I mean? And I keep my platform open to sit down with Shockwell and Corey King or whatever the case may be. So niggas can really wake the next generation up. Because the reality of it is, a nigga can go on the block and reach 10 kids, maybe 20 kids. I get on this internet and I reach 100,000, maybe 1 million kids.
And that's deep right there.
Act like this internet ain't working, but it is. Everybody's watching, everybody's tuned in.
So talking about what you just said right there, right? I was talking about the K-Flock thing from last summer, the K-Flock situation. And as I spoke about the K-Flock situation, it was do you think that that set of young boys, that generation that was on that side of the Bronx, you think that it's just that the parenting was wrong or the neighborhood was wrong? How did that drill music, those areas, had the young boys losing their mind? Do you think it was parenting skills? Do you think that in certain communities we do need like father classes, parenting classes? What is it that we're gonna need to help fix our community? You know what I'm saying?
The next generation.
Like, you gotta understand, son, right? When I look at K Flock, I see pain in his eyes.
Yeah, I see it
That
too.
nigga had
I
a
see
little
it
girl
too.
with
I
him.
see it too.
When he taught, he pushed that nigga shit back. He reminded me of myself. That nigga reminded me of a young Pistol Pete.
Yes,
That little nigga had a
I seen
little
the
girl
pain.
with him.
Yeah.
He wanted his enemy. He ain't give a fuck. He was ride or die. This little nigga had millions on his way. He brought the whole New York City back, but his pain was so much, he wanted his enemy to understand, I will fuck you up. And that nigga pushed the nigga, he sent the nigga to the afterlife. And the little nigga that he pushed this shit back wasn't no sucker. He just didn't understand. He slept. K-Flock baited the little nigga like, yeah, I'm soft right now. I got a baby with me. So Duke thought he was going to run up on him. He ran up on him on camera, and he fucking rocked his snot box. He turned that nigga TV all the way off. That nigga is built from pain. Whatever his mother went through, whatever he went through, and whatever he seen in the hood, he said, I'm not fucking playing.
My man Cubby in the building. Shout out to Cubby.
Niggas talking about why he ain't put the gloves on. Nigga, your bitch ass nigga, you mad because a nigga's willing to go all the way. I hate when niggas sit up there talk about, oh, he was scared to fight. No, nigga, you scared to die, nigga. He was ready for the real war. You just wanted to box. He wanted to kill. Understand, there's a difference. When you play with a nigga, and you play with a nigga pain, you want to box, he want to kill. He's hurting. You want to be a bully. He want to snatch your soul. K-Flock was he was a soul snatcher. You don't play with niggas like that. You leave them the fuck alone because they hurting. They don't want to box you. They want to kill you.
You know what? You know what's funny? Yo, you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny, Hassan? Something you said right there. And this is the direct thing. Nobody expresses their pain of why they do things. Like we just say son's a killer, but we don't know why he killed. We just thinking, oh, son always been wild. We don't know what goes on in people's households. We don't know the pain. I seen his mom's on YouTube. She's young. You can see the game, like we see the paparazzi pose. These niggas' moms is young having them. No father in the house. Gangs. Like even I can relate to that because my mom was a single parent with 3 kids and she was young. My mom was still sort up in the streets, even though it was the late 80s, early 90s. But my mom was like 25 years old with 3 kids in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? No man in the house. So there was a lot of pain because a lot was going on. Poor people that don't have nothing, there's a lot going on. We hate talking about our pain, so we back. So what we do is we shield it with being tough, not want to hear the truth. I like this conversation we having, bro.
Everybody handle their pain in the hood different.
Differently, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody handle their pain in the hood different. Like, and people gotta understand that. People be like, in a situation, I would have did this. When you watch a movie, oh, I would have did this, I would have did that. You never know how you gonna play a situation out until you actually in that situation.
Yeah.
That's why, that naughty by nature thrown by fresh, he says, some get a little and some get none. Some catch a bad one and some leave the job half done. I was one who never had and always mad, never knew my dad, motherfucker fag.
Yeah.
And that shit used to ring when I was a little nigga walking around with a Mac 11 up under my motherfucking shirt. Every gangster, when niggas be sitting up there talking, oh, Hassan Campbell, want everybody to think I'm tough. Yo, nigga, every killer in New York City was 10 years older than me, and they had me on the street killing as a fucking baby. Niggas could never take away who the fuck I really am and what I did in these streets. Never.
That's real, bro. That's I ain't gonna front. Growing up, a good friend of mine, right? He lived with his grandmother. His mother was someplace. His father passed away. He lived with his grandma. His only source of money was an SSI check, bro. You hear me? So he had to raise himself because his grandmother was older. Rest in peace to Grandma Love. He used to have to feed himself, do his own laundry at a young age, my nigga. I mean, we're in junior high school and this kid is doing his laundry by himself. He's buying his own groceries with his SSI check. He had a lot of pain, bro. Do you want to know how many years he gave the state, my brother? He gave the state 14 years out of his life, bro. Because the pain he had, bro. You hear me? I watched the pain growing up with him. You know what I'm saying? When he didn't care about nothing. He didn't care about nothing because of the pain, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The pain. See, people don't like to talk about the pain. See, My man, the situation with situations that happened. Something happened with a good friend of mine. He told us one day we on the block. One day we was in the, with my man Crip, we talking. He said, "Yo, son, such and such, we're gonna get him. Why? Because when I was younger, he touched me." Oh, what? And we saw the guy. We jumped him. We beat the guy up. But you see what I'm saying? The nigga was like, "Yo, the nigga touched me, bro." That shit turned into an animal, bro. Because his grandmother's old. You know what I'm saying? She old. So these dudes is coming to the crib, they babysitting, and son violated him. And when he was 17 years old, when we was on the block, nigga said, "Yo, son, such and such, we got him." You understand what I'm saying, Hassan? His pain led him to go to jail multiple times until he finally realized, me be happy in my life, bro. You hear me? The anger. Nobody speaks about that shit, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, but you know the crazy part about it is what niggas don't understand about me. Like, niggas see me breaking down crying on the internet. Do you understand that same crying nigga will blow your shit all over the place because the pain ain't go nowhere. Niggas be thinking when you get older, you get soft. Like, nah, man. When my mom's left this world, son, it triggered a new, like, I went through so much shit exposing that fat pedophile nigga. I went through so much shit because me and my mother went through so much because she had to take on all of the criticism of her being my mother.
That happened, yeah, son. The media thing, yes.
It triggered my pain on, like, son, I'm the type of nigga right now, if you catch me on the wrong day, son, I will suicide bomb the whole fucking community. Like, on some real shit. Only, like, if you push it, but the only thing that keep me level-headed is my children. The fact that a nigga want to be here for my babies. Because outside of that, son, I will go to war with 1,000 niggas and give your son, if you ever watch The Crow, right? You watch the movie The Crow, at the end of the movie, he killed the bad guy by grabbing the nigga and just giving him his pain. He couldn't even take the nigga pain. So a lot of these niggas that be playing with me, they can't take my pain. If I actually could sit up there and say, "Tag, you ate," and give these niggas my pain, they'll die. Niggas think going to jail was the worst shit. Nigga, I ran the jails when I was in that motherfucker. That shit easy. Soft niggas, I done seen niggas come home from jail and get beat up on the block by little niggas. That shit don't mean nothing. Jails is ran by master manipulators. Jails is ran by master manipulators. Nigga, when you come home on the street, it's all about that gun game. It's all about when you facing a real nigga, or you got beef with niggas, and you applying the pressure. Niggas don't know what beef is until you shoot at a nigga and then he come and shoot back at you every day until you kill that nigga. Niggas don't understand that kind of beef. Niggas ain't built for that. I've been doing that shit my whole motherfucking life. Niggas shoot at me, I shoot at them 4 or 5 days in a fucking row. Ain't no going upstairs, ain't no getting fly, ain't no coming outside without your gun, ain't no getting caught lacking. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine tried to say, "Oh, I got caught lacking." Nah, nigga, you's a bitch. You don't never get caught lacking around niggas like Harv and Nuke and Shotty. When you got niggas like that around you, you never leave home without your motherfucking gun, nigga.
That's a fact. Well, shout out to Wash, my man Cubby Cub, the D in Washington in East Harlem. That's a fact. That's how it was. How you get caught lacking? You in the hood. You in the streets. How? That's true. How can you say you a street individual and you get caught lacking? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? How comfortable being comfortable in the street and you're in the street is like getting comfortable in jail. Who's comfortable in jail? Who walks around with slippers in a maximum prison in the yard? You know what I'm saying?
At home.
They ain't at home.
Nigga at home. That's his home. That bitch ass nigga at home. Some niggas visit the streets. Some niggas belong in jail. That's their fucking home. As long as they got a little fucking some commissary and a little gay nigga, like for example, 050, right?
No. No. Nah. We don't go him.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh.
050 got a little nigga that used to be my right hand man.
Oh, okay.
Come to find out, his nigga name is Little Man. The nigga name is Little Man.
Yes.
Me and Little Man been to war on the streets, right? Until shit got thick. When the beef got real, I had beef with a nigga named Nudie.
Yes.
That was no joke from Bronx River. We went to go roll on a nigga Nudie in the projects, and Little Man shot himself inside my car to get out my beef. He shot himself. How I know he shot himself on purpose? The nigga put his foot on my fucking car seat. And he shot himself in the foot. He shot himself in the fucking foot. The bullet went through my motherfucking seat. And instead of taking that nigga to the hospital, My brothers took that nigga to a restaurant, tried to make that nigga bleed out.
Yo,
Then they wanted to kill the nigga. I said, nah, we ain't gonna kill him. We gonna let that bitch ass nigga go.
Oh, that's Little Man, the rock star.
Come to find out, Little Man, that nigga done rape kids and all types of shit like that. Innocent as paperwork. But they still got that bitch ass nigga on their platform.
Yes, sir. That's what
I ain't the paperwork is there. The nigga's a rapist. The first time he went to jail, them niggas raped. He went to the coal yard in Bronx River, where Bronx River is at under the bridge, and he raped 2 little boys up under that motherfucker. He from my hood. You see what I'm saying? And niggas like him, he got cut when he was in jail by.
Hold on, Hassan. Hold on. I got another Bronx native. Don't start arguing, man. Yo.
What's up, baby?
Hold on. I got Hassan on the line, man. Yo,
what's up?
Yo, y'all both Bronx natives. Let's talk about what? Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Disco.
Yo, what's poppin', see? What's the vibe?
Talk to Hassan. Hassan, that's Disco.
What's up? Yo, Hassan, what's up, bro? How you doing,
What's
man?
up? We're good.
Same shit, man. You know, I talked to Z about, I told Z how I feel, you feel me?
What's good?
Everything healthy, man. And I'm gonna tell you this, and the only reason, I felt so I'm gonna keep it real with you. You fuck with a lot of niggas I fuck with. Even I ain't gonna get into that. What I'm trying to say is I was talking to somebody a couple of weeks ago, and I asked him about you. This is a nigga who I fuck with from when I was a kid. And he really said you was official. Basically, when he stamps something, I'm a jakin. That's BMO from Castle Hill. I don't know if you remember BMO. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the first time I met BMO, the reason why I met BMO, the nigga Xavier Williams, Sex Money Murder, he said that nigga fool. I ran up on BMO. I backed out on nigga. I went to squeeze on the nigga. X grabbed me and said, nah, I'm just playing. That's how I met BMO. No, it's a fact. He said, nah, we had some shit with son, but son is official. We let it go and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's go, so don't get into no internet and nothing like that. Nah, BMO is my nigga. That's a real nigga. And like I said, I see you promote Lord Jakin. That's El Boogie, my son. His brother Master, that gave me that name, Disco. So that's how deep that go. His brother Hassan. I know you had him in the last building next to El Boogie mom. So, I get deep with that shit too, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? I know you go through that shit with the platforms, also New York shit. I respect that what you doing with this New York shit. That's a real vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, I respect that shit. That shit was whack. You know what I'm saying? You brought that shit, like you said, back. And the niggas was trying to definitely assassinate you. Assassinate New York, do you? You know what I'm saying? But I handle you like that. So, like I said, my nigga, I'm seeing what you're doing, and I definitely jack it. And, keep doing what you're doing, bro. I ain't got nothing against you. Whatever, happened to you back in the day, or that ain't got nothing to do. Like Brian, you can ask Brian, right? Pete from Bronx River. When I met Brian, me personally, and then, when I met Brian, face to face, like how you met BMO, I was in Kelly house with a gun, talking about where's Kana's son is really my son. Like, I raised that kid. They didn't raise him. So, at the end of the day, I was in jail. So me and his baby mom, I'm saying, fell out that way. But at the end of the day, like I said, when I ever met B, I was in Kelly house. You know what I'm talking about, because you have me that. I'm in her house talking about, get the fucking, back this toys out and get this in the fucking be like, yo, bro, I'm doing it like that, Brian. That's a fact. So Pretty Black, reconnected us when we was in jail together. And like I said, Brian know what type of, he faced me face to face when I was in Bronx River, in the building, in Kelly house, because I was going through it with Dana over this little, shorty at one time. So I be knowing what's up, my nigga. Like I said, no dick riding, no clout shit, real behind the scenes shit. Your man T-Mac, I fuck with his girl that he with now, baby mama. Dealing with my man. For them years, he was in jail. That's my old head, too. Like, that's your old head. This is my old head. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a deeper line, bro. Trust me. But like I said, keep doing what you doing, my nigga. I ain't got nothing against you. All that other shit, whatever you doing. Hocus know me. Hocus in the Watch Ministries. I'm from Castle Hill, too. I got family that got laid down in Castle Hill. I had to go up there. Hocus know what's up. His brother, Ass and all them. They like family. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, bro, I told Z before, tell son, whatever he go through with, you know, whatever the podcasts is and shit. Yeah, I fuck with niggas. I got loyalty to certain niggas, but at the same time, all this shit is clout. Get your bag, man, and secure yourself. That's all I'm saying, bro.
That's what's up, man. It's crazy because Lord Hakim just put a video up. The nigga caught me creeping. I was creeping through Webster and Fordham, right? And he pulled up beside of me and he started recording me. While I was the video's on his actually on his page. Like, son, I still be in the web, son. That's my I
know. I told you, I know exactly. Last Berlin, elbow Berlin. Trust me, I told you, his brother took it. Because his brother died, I got Disco the name. Niggas don't even know that. You got Disco. Yo, you used to dance. No, I don't dance, man. I play bass.
You used to dance Disco? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Master is really my guy. So, you know, like, that's the nigga. I wanted to honor him through that name when he passed. I mean, his brother Jason, that's my older head nigga. That's his big bro. You know, that's his older brother. He always took care of me when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my dude, everything is all love, my nigga. That nigga 5 guard, he's sucking your dick. Don't never let nigga ready to cross you. Don't let that nigga in to your cipher. That nigga's a bitch ass nigga. And this is the real shit. It's not even something I pulled up on this nigga yesterday and I took the building. He gave me an address. And it wasn't even for that, but we too old for that stupid shit. Nigga ain't actually gang thing. I ain't know no yo to tell these little niggas to do this. And I ain't with none of that. You see what I go through with some shit. But at the same time, son, like you said, son is trying to train them kids wrong. He come acting like he put up a video of a drill music, a fucking 20 years younger than this stupid nigga, and he acting like he coming through web. I wish his car would have broke down right there when he came through. I swear that nigga would have made it back out, you know that? Like, but he riding through the rain on some sucker shit. My thing is with this sucker duck nigga here. You know what I'm saying? I see how he try to wait till you go at K-Flock in the mall, then want to act like he on their dick by saying something about you, telling you to eat a dick, right? But then when he see them little niggas don't jack him, even when you did the video in the house with them when the little niggas be behind your back violating, or you an old nigga, they giving you indirect signal, they don't respect you, you didn't stand, nigga, like, so he try to ride off their wave, and then the sucker duck nigga, this shit don't be working for him, and then he try to suck dick again. So like I said, with this type of nigga, he clouded me. You don't know me, but every big homie you mentioned it, you always got Disco named Disco. So I try to get with him behind the scenes. Like, fuck, we in the Bronx, nigga. I'm right here on Web, nigga. Like, that's 7 blocks down, 187, and about 7 blocks up, nigga, Daytona. Why you playing like this? I'm not that internet, nigga. You just sitting on internet wilding, bitch, nigga. But that's just a whole nother ball game, nigga. Like, you really got my name in your mouth, also. And then you act like you brung the Bronx. You ain't do nothing. You skip your Harlem bitch ass in Harlem, nigga. Niggas, you lucky. My man Ill Will from over there, who really, you know what I'm saying, that nigga would smack the shit out of that nigga if he didn't get smashed last year by the feds. Like, don't play with Skull. Like, niggas been up here wilding on this third side, Sav side, whatever the fuck is you talking about, nigga? The nigga I created Mac for the print with Elox. His body's from one of the illest niggas over there, the uncle nigga, the Paulie nigga, RP. I ain't gonna talk about him, man, dead. But I'm saying, like, that's the type of nigga, he poison, like you said, bro, and you need to boost that nigga. Like, he definitely not right for them kids, my nigga. He moving them niggas wrong, and he really not nigga, you know?
Man, let me tell you something about 5 God, right? At the end of the day, I had love for the nigga, but, you know what I mean? He had his own agenda. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit up there and drag something. One thing I am going to tell you about him, if you ever approach the nigga, he always got his heat on him. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Don't sleep on the nigga. He always keep his heat on. But the one thing I'm going to say about him is that he made a lot of videos about me. I didn't want to make videos back and forth with 5 God. 5 God put my address out there. You see what I'm saying? Niggas already had my address at the house upstate. Like, my address on University, he put my shit out there on the internet for niggas. You know what I mean? He put my family out there. I don't want to make videos back and forth. Like, me and him got a reckoning that we have to have. He crossed the line that he should have never crossed. So see what I'm saying?
I never put bitch ass nigga. That's what bitch ass niggas do. That's the lines they gonna cross to a nigga that, you know, put them in position. Like I said, you was promoting a nigga, and I'm saying you got a big following, and the nigga wanted to ride off the young way dick. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I know you want to drag nigga. I'm a drag him. He a bitch. I really don't fuck with niggas like that, homie. On some G shit, I'm a real nigga. Fuck all that. I did 28 years. I'm 41, the nigga. Like, and it ain't about jail bragging or nothing. I've been in the streets. I'll boogie them know me. I'll play too. about that nigga. He better see me before I see him. He played game, and I told you it ain't about that, bro. I caught mine, nigga. Like, you got bodies, I got bodies. I beat them, whatever. I went to college. I put up state for them. Like, that shit ain't nothing. You gotta have that plan with a real nigga like that, like me. Like, you better have that stupid ass nigga. You ain't done. They ain't make one. They made more, bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, why you even fucking with me? Why you even talking names, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, leave certain shit out of the streets. And say certain that shit when they send that, my nigga. Like I said, my nigga ain't talking about you. I never said nothing about you. I never said nothing about him. So that nigga just be dragging it. So that's what I'm saying. That's holding nigga nuts, my nigga. You can't be playing like that if you acting like you're a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Now, disco. Like, you all got now 5 God. How I know him, he was around some stand-up niggas on the east side, Rock City. And white. I have nothing to do with your beef. I'm just saying on my end, I never had an issue. He's younger than me, you know what I'm saying? But he grew up with a lot of dudes that I know, the official niggas in Manhattan on the east side, they stamped into me. They go, Zeke, now he official. Zeke, now he's fucking with us over here, over there. That's just on my end, you know what I'm saying? This not trying to me keep the peace. I'm just telling you on my end when it comes to 5 God. That's how I heard him.
My thing is,
I got
real niggas behind them. And I'm saying, like I said, my opposition wouldn't be my opposition if they knew me, nigga. I'm a really good nigga. I'm official. I'm loyal, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm really like that. I don't snake niggas. I never called a nigga off the board, nigga, that ever did violate me, nigga. I made it through mine, nigga. I was sex, money, murder. I let that trend in jail, nigga, from 96 to 2000. I turned prim, nigga. And then I got the hood with LO. And I've been that way, nigga. Only time I went through some shit with my man stabbed me in the back on that sucker shit. You see this faggot codeine, nigga. Bitch, nigga, he would never show his face and come back to the hood playing like that. Y'all see, I heard that shit. So what I'm trying to tell you is, my nigga, is real niggas should be real enough to tell them, don't play with that nigga. Especially if they was niggas that their biz was in Attica, Clinton, Elmira. I don't give a fuck what Max AJ you been in, nigga. I got busy in every yard, nigga. Any nigga these niggas know me, boy. But like I said, I stand on principle and moral. That's why I'm respected more than a lot of these big homie niggas. I don't know these niggas. Internet homie ass niggas. I know the niggas from the yards, my nigga. I'm judging you from the yard. You can't tell me who the fuck you is, because that's what I did. Like he said, if he's a street nigga, good. Stay in the street. I got street niggas that's gonna tell me about you. But I'm really the jail nigga. I said I'm 41 nigga with 28 years of prison time, documented facts, and I got busy. Not one of these niggas out here can ever say they did something to me. And I was 2 Bronx hoods, nigga. Sex Money and Mac Baller Prim, nigga. That's official. Now I put the Bronx my fucking back in the prison system. Not none of these niggas can't tell me nothing. I ain't taking nothing from a lot of these niggas, but these niggas ain't gonna take nothing from me. So they need to tell nigga, sit the fuck down, you a little boy to that man, nigga. Cause I was in Attica Yards telling the white man, nigga, I'm not doing nothing. And the whole yard watching. I'm not hanging up the phone, nigga. Oh yeah? You tough? You hang up the phone. This is correction of Attica prison. Nigga, I'm saying this on you, see? Or with Hassan. I was sitting there with the police telling me to hang up. And I'm telling niggas the fuck out of my face. Oh, get busy and Attica. Niggas was there. Niggas like, yo, this nigga crazy. I'm really crazy like that. I said the second fucking ride if I wanted to, the third and fourth. But it ain't about that. I stand on principles. I stand on morals. I'm not going to be sitting there coming at a nigga who never did that to me. I don't even know. And then trying to assassinate me for some videos you saw. Okay, yeah, got through it. Okay, nigga, chuck me out of here. Fuck all that. Fuck about that. I live to see another day, you bitch, nigga. Some of these niggas is running from one nigga. I get jumped and I went through the window, nigga. I ain't run out the store, nigga chasing me and beat me. I went through the window, I felt some way, and I got 4 to protect. But that's the way niggas want, like Hassan said. You can just look at it with your lying ass eyes, nigga. However you want to do it, nigga.
But I'll ask you a question, I'll ask you a question, Disco. I'll ask you a question. But you never had beef with 5 God. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. You never had an issue with him. You know what I'm saying?
That's my point, bro. I don't know, and he just came and clouded me and saying my name, to the point he gave me the address. Now I'm at his building, I'm taking pictures. I can tap you. You ain't even letting the hood know I'm in the hood. You people with a real nigga in the internet, I'm taking pictures of niggas laughing by a store, nigga. Like, and most niggas just wanted to air the block out. They don't know what happened. This nigga is on the internet, yo, still talking stupid while niggas is getting surgery, trying to pull us out. He's dumb, nigga. You don't even put the hood on. What type of nigga you is? Playing with real niggas on this shit. Like I started Yo, nigga, don't play with me, bro. Fuck about that. Nigga, everybody got their he do. You gotta have to do it. But I ain't even going to that level. That's my point. See?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Saying, why are you fucking with me, boy? I ain't want to know that down with you. I don't know you. Man, let me tell you something, right? There was a time where if I knew a nigga was outside waiting for 5 guard, I would have pulled up for that nigga. I'd have did everything for the nigga. I made a video on University showing niggas, you know, just stupid shit with the police and how shit be going down and you know, there's senseless shit. Because at the end of the day, I try to wake the community up. And niggas saw my car. I showed my car. Went upstairs, went to sleep, and I was sleeping. Niggas came and keyed my car. Broke my window. Now, my whole thing is, the nigga put my address out there. I would have never did that to his kids. I brought that nigga to my house. To this day, my motherfucking wife ain't gonna never forgive the fact. She like, yo, you brought this nigga to my house, and this is what he did? I could never get over that because I thought this nigga was my brother, my little brother. No matter what, no matter how we felt, I would have never brought nobody to his house. I would have never put that nigga and family in danger. He is a clown. He's a nigga that'll do anything to make it in this fucking industry. The nigga put earrings on, lipstick on. He's a New York fucking young thug. I'm not playing with the nigga. I don't want to be friends with the nigga. Once he put my address on the internet, I brought that nigga into my fucking house and I showed that nigga love. Instead of making videos, and y'all tell that nigga this, don't make no videos. Face Hassan Campbell face to face for what you did. Then we could be friends after that. In order for me and 5 Guard to move forward from this, nigga, I have to put him in the hospital. That's real. I have to. Real nigga shit. The nigga put my address on the internet. The nigga sat up there and claimed work. Niggas sat up there and showed my door in the Bronx. University, yeah. Burnside, University. Showed my door. Niggas like, oh, Ha's always hiding in the house. Nah, every night. Like, nigga, there's niggas on University that I don't even know that'll kill a nigga behind me. So when niggas be acting like I'm just by myself, the hood loves me. The hood even hates me. The hood loves me, nigga. And my whole thing is, that nigga super violated. He violated my kids, called my kids autistic. Nigga, there's certain things you don't have to say. Yeah, I got kids. I want to make videos about that nigga. I want to earth that nigga. I want to put flowers on that nigga when I put him in the ground. I'm not playing with niggas. That's what these stupid niggas don't understand, but niggas be taking that shit too far. God, ain't no turning back. What the nigga did to me, I'm not acting like we cool. Like, yo, I really love that nigga. So for him to do my family like that, it shows you what kind of a piece of shit. At the end of the day, man, his whole motive was to get next to me, but he didn't like me. He didn't really like me because I talk about the shit. Like the things that go on in the community, like you gotta understand, son. I got OGs in this shit. When I talk about the lifestyle, they still live that lifestyle. I'm not dissing them. It's just that I go against the old me. It's not going against them. It's going against the old me. T-Mac is my big brother. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's my big brother. B.O. raised me. I was knee deep in that sex, money, murder beef. I was knee deep in that shit. I was a little nigga. That's why I told you me and Bimo talk. So when he say what he say, you know, it registered. Trust me. I mean, you know how Beam is. Bimo's a real nigga. Bimo's a thorough nigga. Let me tell you something. I told X 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when you call me for beef, don't have none of them other niggas with you. It's just me and you. I got my first Rolex. I robbed Jay-Z Connect with the nigga X. I got my first Rolex. I got heavy fucking jewelry. One of my major robberies was with X. Shout out to my nigga X. FBI, we just playing. This for entertainment, FBI. But yeah, X is my nigga. You see what I'm saying? I ran with X for real. Just personal, me and X, not the rest of these niggas. My nigga Terrence, my right hand man Terrence, all my right hand mans been in jail and got life in jail.
Nah, this is live. Hassan, they think that Hassan, they think this is some clubhouse. This is live, man. This is live. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? They're just doing y'all. You're having a great conversation. You hear me?
Fuck it, man. Like I said, man, a lot of these niggas, man, They been trying some sucky shit, man. I got a lot of shit to say, man. But I really don't, and you know that, see? Like, I put niggas motherfucking on blast. A lot of these stars, a lot of these rappers, a lot of these...
Now, come on. I want to ask you a question. The Sex Money Murder that you was going after, was it before the Bloods? Was it Sex Money, you know what I'm saying, Castle Hill? Or was it Sex Money Bloods? When you was going at it, Hassan, with them niggas.
This was before Pete. Like, you gotta understand something.
Yeah, yes. Digging history, yes.
When Pete turned blood, me and Pete was friends when he turned blood.
Mm.
When Pete turned blood, we was enemies.
But was he Sex Money before the Blood?
No, he was not. He was Sex Money, but it wasn't a blood sex.
Bingo, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Sex Money Murder was an original New York crew.
See, thank you. A lot of people get it misconstrued. There's Sex Money Murder, the originals. Then you had the Bloods, the originals. So you're being well versed here.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. You will never see a crew like the original Sex Money Murder ever again in life.
Wow.
You will never see another crew like the original Sex Money Murder again. These niggas is not built like that. Yo, Sex Money Murder, the original Sex Money Murder, everybody that them niggas killed was killers. Everybody that them niggas killed was millionaires.
The motto was, hit a killer, be a killer. Be real.
Hit a killer. Yo, that's the original wet t. We had the wet t-shirt contest where you had to hit a killer to be a killer. But I don't sew up that shit.
That's a whole different matrix. That's TTC. This is what I'm saying. What he said is that's a crew. But once Pete converted it filled with blood, automatically the same crew becomes the Blood crew. So it ain't like it was different. Like, just say Matt Ballers. Matt Ballers was the original crew, but everybody was different sets, right? It was a crew of niggas that just had their alliances. But then when LO made it a friend set, that separated. That ain't like Sex Money. Sex Money was a street crew. See, and that was already connected. So when it converted into the Blood shit, it was just an automatic. The same niggas and pieces was in position. It just had a time to go.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And like I said, I brought that Sex Money shit up with $5 because you always talking about 2 guns up. Nigga, I set it to trend, nigga. I set it to trend, nigga. Like I'm there, nigga. When that shit popped in the prison system, nigga. 9-6 to 2, anybody know me, nigga. D-Money Murder, nigga. Any nigga for the 90s. I did 9-6, 9-7, 9-8, 9-9, 2, in jail, prison, nigga. So, like I said, nigga, these niggas be clowning off of this, my name or whatever the fuck they trying to do, whatever he trying to get himself into. But like I said, on some G shit, I'm trying to stay free, nigga. This is as long as I stay free without clocking the nigga upside his head, man. And like I said, I ain't sitting there actively gang banging, like you said, nigga get too old. But I'm going to teach the real niggas. I'm going to teach the young niggas real shit. I want to let them know who's the fake nigga, who's the real nigga, because these niggas ain't moving right. They weird. And like I said, my nigga, these niggas is acting like, it's like this nigga's 40, like, what y'all acting. Yo, matter of fact, yo, you know what, man? You got to get my number from motherfucking Z, because what I'm going to do is, like, Webster's my home, son. I got to get an interview with you on my block, on Webster. Webster's my thing. And you come through, and it's all love, nigga. We here.
Now,
like I said, I go through El Boogie. He could come through. Everybody, trust me, nigga. That shit is what it is. Fuck you. We need to put this shit on what it needs to be on. Cause like you said, I'm from the era. I know, like I said, one thing we can holler about, and this is a background talk with me and you. I love him. That's my big bro. That's like how you look up the B.O. And there was a thing Igar used to tell me about you. And I know he therapy Igar, but Igar loved it you too at the same time. He fucked it with you and you heard it when you talked about him on the internet. You know what I'm talking about. We ain't even got to bring that up, bro. Yeah, you know what? At the end of the day, hurt from that. And I don't think, you know what I mean? He died on that, but I wish you would ever. Because I used to, I talk to the nigga. Nah, man, I told you I was my little Mayo, the way he did me on that computer. You know how he be in his feelings. Nah, you know what, though? That's the one thing I regret, but at the same time, Agard deserved it. Because Agard, like Agard did some backstabbing shit to me
I love God. I miss the nigga. That shit broke my heart when my brother died. I wish I could have gave him a hug before he died. Yeah. I wish I could have been in that hospital. So I'm not gonna talk ill, but you know what I mean. Yo, I love God. I love him. You know what I mean. I love God. God raised me. I did shit with God. So that nigga. And that's why he felt so like, yo, like, you know, like he said, I raised that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I know that. That's why, but like I said, we can talk about that. Not even on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because this is live. So that's personal. I tell you, you know me, how he felt about shit and all that. But like I said, it's time to be, like I said, expose a lot of these bitch ass niggas for who they is, man. And this ain't been trolling. This ain't clowning. This ghost speaking, man. I'm tired of these niggas fronting, acting like they somebody, acting like they did all this. Like you said, a lot of niggas is nasty, so crab in the barrel shit. Nigga, I put on for 2 major entities, nigga, and turned around, niggas told me to eat they dick, not literally, but the way niggas handle me. And a lot of these niggas ain't talking up. Oh, I've been that nigga, and a lot of these niggas, they come through me, and they was breeded by me, they watching me do it, nigga. And a lot of these niggas know. So I'm, like I said, my nigga, whatever's going on, I'm from the projects where Tim Dog came from. So you know what that means, nigga. If you ain't on our time, it ain't about no whack shit, no LA shit. Nigga, it's about New York, man. And niggas got to bring that vibe back. Yo, you know it's crazy. You know it's crazy. The nigga motherfucking Tim Dog. the nigga Igard and B.O. they flipped on Tim Dog. So Tim Dog went to Bam so Bam could help the nigga out. Bam tried to fuck him. Yeah, Tim Dog the fucking meatball, man. At the end of the day, he got the
Rest in peace, Tim Dog, man. Rest in peace, Tim Dog.
Now you mad and you're thinking about stopping? Well, I'm from the South Bronx. Yeah, dog, that's all I mean. Fuck Tim Dog, but he brought the Bronx back. He brought the in the East back at one time before Biggie. Trust me, he been going at them niggas. I don't fuck about you. Jerry Curl.
Jerry Curl. Fuck off. Remember that? I'm a Bronx nigga. Yo, where you at? And all that shit. Step to me with the dog and all that. I was in tune. The castle. It was listen. I ain't gonna lie to you niggas. I'm not gonna lie to you niggas. I wasn't going past the 3rd Ave shopping area. Alexander's was the furthest I went. I wasn't making turns. If I was in Webster, man, that was too far. Bronx River, what? I went to Parkchester. That was safe back then. You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on, man. Black Spades, niggas had Casanova, niggas had all types of.
Casanova's facts. Black Spades.
Like, New York is some dick suckers. Like niggas just raving a banner, and that's what niggas got their own vibe, bro. Niggas do their own thing, bro. And like I said, nigga like Wack, he wanted to be from New York, but he from LA, and he always try to take New York vibe and make niggas seem like they dick riders. And that's not the vibe, nigga. So that's the type of nigga, man, a whole coast against a coast type nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Remember the U-Mob? Yo, shout out to the U-Mob. Remember the U-Mob? That's thing about university, right?
So, you know, like I said, Z, man, it was good talking to y'all niggas. I gotta go do some shit. Yo, on the highs, I'm gonna holler at you, man.
I'm gonna send you the number.
No, I'm gonna get you up there. We can do that. Whatever you trying to do, we gonna figure that shit out, you heard? Yeah, we definitely, let me tell you something, man. Any given time, man, Webster is forever my home, man. Like, a lot of niggas don't know. I'm in and out, but I'm from where? That's right. 1458. Yeah. 1458. Like, you know what I mean? That's a fact. And that's the same building before Amber Rose met Kanye West. She was living in that damn building, too.
What? Amber Rose was New York?
That's a fact. She lived on West, 1458. Before she was stripping, she met Kanye and went to the moon. And that's documented facts. I'm saying that on air. That's a fact. You can look into that.
Wow.
She came from Philly to New York. She lived in my projects, 1458. She was stripping out there. You know, the Bronx was the strip capital back in the day.
Golden Lady and such and such things. I don't know about the Golden Lady and all that. You're right. Not that I was there, but I just know about the spot.
The stars come out of there, and there's real shit that come out of there. It's a story, and like he said, he know the history of that, and that's a good story.
Tell me how to change the number. I'm gonna tell you, yo, Disco. I'm gonna tell you some shit, right? My man Tom Black, an OG in my hood, they used to be in the Bronx with the original OG Ty going out of town. Him and Hassan was locked up together. You know what I'm saying? Who didn't know? He's an OG in my hood, Tom Black. They connected through this internet shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Zeke, is that Hassan? I said, yeah. And when they started kicking it, bam. And you know what I'm saying?
Hassan got into it with a nigga. I was talking to him about it because I heard it from the internet, nigga, where he mentioned it. The nigga, he said he cut in jail, the smoky nigga. He's from Webster, too. And he got into it with him. You know? So, yo, you know what's crazy? Z-Banger was there when I cut smoke. As a matter of fact, yo, not only did I cut smoke, but when I came home, I seen Smoke on Webster. Nah, but you know what? That nigga was playing. He was like, I had love for Smoke. I'm not gonna say
the like buttons
that
up,
was
man.
my nigga. But the nigga Smoke got on some gorilla shit. He got disrespectful. He got real disrespectful, and it's like he lucky because when I cut the niggas got in between, so I only really scratched him. I didn't want to rip the nigga, but he got disrespectful, so I ripped the nigga. Like, niggas, let me tell you something, even with Z-Banger, right? Well, if you ask him, because he said, yo, y'all cut each other. He got fucking back. Like, no, that nigga's he's a fucking liar. I cut that nigga, he started crying. Hit
the like button. Hit the like button.
I saw the nigga on Webster.
Hit that like button.
He was fixing.
Put that shit to 80, man.
One of the cars.
Smash that 80,
and I ran down on the nigga and I asked him, "Are we good?" I had two fucking hammers on me. I asked that nigga, "What's up? We good?" He said, "Nah, I don't want no problems. I would have killed that nigga right there." Yeah, nah, it was on the
get that 80, man. This is classic shit right here.
I don't hear no more. He never don't tell nobody, but he was at down here. I said, Smoke, that nigga Hassan Campbell nigga hit you. He's like, yeah, man, we cut each other. That nigga just come, he showed me shit and all that. This is right. Nah, but you know what though? Not for nothing, man. Not for nothing. Before the incident that happened with me and Smoke, man, that nigga was my brother. But he got on some tough shit, and it was like, yo, I was trying to talk to the nigga. He got on some gorilla shit. He was playing with me like I was soft. I had love for the nigga, so I had to rock that nigga snot box. That's why when niggas be talking, like when niggas be talking, like niggas don't understand, man.
Snot box talk.
When they be so snot box talk. Man, I was on Rikers Island for 3 years. I was gladiator school.
Hell yeah. Disco been there a couple of times.
I really was in there. I really was in there with Wild Bill getting it on. I really was in there. I was in there with Tattoo and motherfucking K-Born, BC Rel, all the niggas Smooch from the Wild Cowboys. All the niggas was in the, like I was there, man. I was there with Germs. Yo, I was there with Germs Ferguson. I was there with them. I was there with Dada. I was there before Jamaican Dada got tough. When they came through for rape, I was there when before the nigga got tough.
You want the blood Dada?
Yeah.
With a hat? Copy.
I was there before Dada got tough. I was there when niggas made Dada go in the bathroom and shit.
Damn, nasty work. Get that 80 likes. Damn, Dada.
With Dre from Bronx River, the Big Hurt. Dre was he was big up north, but when he was on Rikers Island, niggas was peeing in his boots and knocking him out. That nigga went upstate, he got different. I was there. I seen niggas that was fucking soft go up north and turn to monsters.
He pissing his boot, my nigga?
Listen, I was there. I done seen niggas that was tough. Yo, I done seen niggas that was tough in jail come home in the streets. And niggas really make the wash drawers in the streets. Like, I know that. Like, I know. Like, son, niggas gotta understand, son. I went to war with some of the illest killers in New York. So when niggas be like, Hassan Campbell playing tough, like, no, Zeke Black will tell you, man. All the niggas, like, the niggas that's playing with me on the internet would not play with me in my fucking face. Yeah. All the niggas playing with me, Lord, I can tell you. Lord, I can tell you.
Westside Kev was popping. Westside Kev. Yo, definitely, you know, this is dope, man, because it's just a New York vibe. I like early morning New York vibe. This is dope, man.
Nigga, we gonna bring New York back. We bringing New York back. Check in. Niggas better check it with us. I don't give a fuck. My nigga,
checking it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not
checking the website, you heard?
I'm not checking it with Big U. I'm not checking it with Big U, nigga. I was blood, nigga. The fuck I look like checking it with a crip. Fuck out of here. Nigga, I was blood, nigga.
Hit him with the headshot. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Westside Cat was fire.
So the only reason why I stopped being homie is because they let too many sucker niggas in. I don't fuck with that's like when I came home from jail, man. I told the nigga X, man. I told the nigga X.
Shout out to High Bridge.
I can't fuck with all these niggas, man. I only fuck with elite niggas. I only fuck with killers. I don't fuck with soft niggas. Any nigga that ever ran with me, most of my niggas, you know why Hassan Campbell don't have no friends? Because all my niggas got life in jail. I know X and them. You know, I know the line. I know the line, the history. Trust me, I'm from Web.
Shout out to my man Peanut from Webster, Robert Verona. Shout out to Web, man. He a Blazer too. Shout out to the Blazer Peanut. You heard?
Shout out to the Bronx, man. Shout out to Cortland. Cortland. You can't play Cortland. Like you see, this nigga in Cortland with niggas. You can't play Cortland either. Cortland is Tory kill zone.
What was caught in the Melrose back then?
Yo, son, I got a video that I didn't even unleash yet. I didn't release yet. That was 2 nights ago. I'm on Cortland Ave fucking damn near every other night, nigga. Nigga want to catch me, I'm on Cortland Ave. We call it Belly of Fridays, nigga. I'm on Cortland every night, damn near every night except for last night. I'm on Cortland on Friday nights, nigga. Cortland is my home. Niggas can't play over there. Niggas ain't gonna come over there and play, but they play over there. Different. There niggas play. Niggas play different. Like niggas gotta understand something, man. The Bronx, I go anywhere the fuck I wanna go in New York City. I got niggas in Brownsville. I got niggas in East New York. I got niggas in Far Rockaway. I got niggas in Edenwald, man. Niggas don't even understand. I got niggas everywhere that love me. There's niggas that hate me and there's niggas that love me. The Bronx, New York City is my fucking home. I will always rep for my motherfucking city. And no matter what niggas say, I'm the only nigga that stood up to them California niggas. Because them bitch ass niggas are scared that they gotta go out there and sit on them California niggas' lap. Not me. I told Big U. No, I'm jacking that. And I don't fuck how niggas. I'm jacking that.
Now, just to let you know, I wasn't washing socks up north just because I'm Manhattan nigga, but that's something different. Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Because you're talking about an era in the Bronx, and I like this conversation, the vibe, because it's real. It's coming from 2 voices. I like this, yo. Your vibe, your vibe.
Niggas not judging each other. Niggas not on something who. What they say, we just sit there and actually.
Shout out to Sean Price and Half a Mill, Brooklyn, you heard?
It ain't about trying to assassinate nobody. It ain't trying to troll nobody.
Yeah, ain't trolling.
This wasn't nothing planned. This ain't nothing that just, yo, let me talk to Hassan, let me talk to this.
Yeah, he did ask for that, yeah.
Control my chords then, and he just naturally pushed the conversation like this on the air the way he just did. So don't get it twisted, because you know these niggas record and start throwing all types of shit.
It's like, calculated moves, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what's funny? Who's that kid, the guy that he cut? That's funny that you said that allegedly when you said the cut, because it's always happens like that. Nigga always say when he get cut, now I cut him back. They always say this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You hear me? They always say.
I don't want to bash Smoke.
Shout out to Smoke, man. Shout out to Smokey, man.
Shit, though. They like it. They told me, said, nah, son, shot me. Like, I ain't gonna owe you, son. And like I said, when I said I took the beam, there's niggas that actually, you know, like I said, they stamp shit. So I know it's real.
Heavy.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say it in front. Just because I'm on no, I ain't gonna act like I don't fuck with, like, you know, I fuck with China, Bram. They don't fuck with them. They ain't got that something they go do. Some internet shit. I really don't get involved.
Yeah, I fuck with China. I got anything to do with that.
So let me tell you something, man. I don't, like, on some real shit, I wanted to see China Brim win. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think he do this shit for internet, because I think he naturally fuck with you. You know, but you know what, though? Like, see, what niggas gotta understand, though, son. When you say certain things, man, it's not internet no more. That's why me and Wack fell out. When Wack talking about a nigga, oh, you got fucked in the ass. Like, nigga gotta understand something, man. Like, Hassan Campbell is a shooter. Like, I gotta be real, son. I'm a shooter. I try not to be the way I used to be because I love my kids and I want to be here for my kids. But when you do and you cross certain lines, like, no matter what Five Guard say on that internet, he could talk all the shit that he wants to. But Five Guard know that he see me, he gonna have to bust his gun. When you say certain things, when he put my address on the internet and he called my kids autistic and disrespected my children, he know when he see me, he better go in the opposite direction. When like, I don't like beefing with niggas, but when you say certain things and disrespect my kids and make fun of me being molested, like, son, there's certain things I'm not having with a nigga. You can talk and make all the videos that you want, but when you see me in person, understand that I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm gonna leave your face on the sidewalk.
Now, you know what? Yo, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, right? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, right? Not changing the subject, but this is some real shit. Disco called me a couple of days ago. He was vibing. He's like, yo, Zeke, man, I want to holler at Hassan. We know the same people, and it'd be a good vibe. Happened to be today, I'll go live, Disco jumps in, and he called me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm going to call you right back. And this is what I like the vibe. The only thing, what's so deep about the vibe is y'all have so much in common, just knowing people and knowing neighborhoods and knowing areas. And y'all actually know what the fuck y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And that's what's more important. Look how far y'all came. You'll become an international star on YouTube, and Disco is still free, bro. And he's living his life, and he's having kids, and he's enjoying life. And as much as people want Disco to crash, he's still here, bro. You hear me?
You was talking to Scar, you know. He loved
you. Yeah, shout out to Scar. The Scar. Scar said he loved you. He said that's my brother right there. You hear me?
That shit, Zeke, you heard?
Yeah, shout out to Scar, Trey Bags, and them niggas in the Max. You know what I'm saying? He's probably gonna watch this shit today. Shout out to Scar, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And this is real, bro.
Love Scar, free up, man. He don't belong there.
He don't belong there. He in jail long for holding his mans down. You know what I'm saying? He'd have been home. But he in
jail for the system trying to make a mockery of him because of a cutting that they were trying to establish in Albany County.
Yeah, Albany County. It's crazy.
No, listen to what I just said. They gave him, they railroaded him and loaded him to some time just to make him a billboard of Albany County. That the cutting is not Rikers Island. This is not this is up here, Albany County.
Yes.
Allow this. We're gonna give you 25 years for this, just because we're not gonna play with you. And they established that with him in 1995, a long time ago. He's one of the first blood niggas
in the feds.
Get 20 life for cutting. And they established that in Albany because that's the capital of New York.
You know what they did to him, right? They took his ass to the hospital, put him on the X-ray machine, and found a razor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's how crazy this shit got. But
that man need to be free.
Need to be free, man.
Some POW shit.
Facts.
And they railroad him because of the position and power he had under, Brem.
Yo, we touched up on mad stuff, bro. Talking about Tim Dog, T-Mac, B.O., Back Blocks and Webster Ave, Washington Ave. Those are the areas I definitely wasn't going into. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Y'all was in the Bronx when the Bronx was the murder capital of New York City. That was a different time for New York, bro. When the Bronx, Bronx
is the murder capital now.
It was worse then. Remember, it was 2,000-3,000 people dying in a year. It's 200-300, even though death is death. But the number, like you had 200 niggas who died in Webster. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yeah,
it was a different time.
It was more casualties back then than now.
Yeah, it's just highlighted.
But you gotta understand something. Like New York is different. Like niggas be trying to play like out of town. New York is different now. Niggas in New York is not playing right now. You get caught outside slipping, it's over for you. You get caught in New York slipping, it's over.
Let's get to that 80, you heard? Let's get to that 80. 80 block, you heard? Let's get to that 80 block.
Yo, see.
What's good?
Before anything, man, listen, Streamway Wash, Biggie Baby, Biggie Anniversary.
Yeah, Streamway Wash, yeah.
In the New York City, he gonna pop. He got a different New York vibe. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring that back in the airwaves. So
say it again. This goes out because I was talking. Say it again about your artist.
Ray Wash. He nice. He the next New York. He put New York back. He talk with substance. He take drill beats, but make them, accessible to young niggas. He not talking that, smoking niggas, none of that shit. Like I said, he's another New York artist that a lot of people looking into. He's streaming right now. Go to Biggie Baby. He got some shit called Bully. He got some shit for the NBA called Get 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, niggas is just trying to do what they do and help the peoples out, man, and start helping these kids move a different way. Because like we said, the Bronx, Brooklyn, this whole shit is crazy and weird. And these niggas is killing each other because the guys ain't there. So they don't give a fuck. They bloodthirsty. So we gotta start getting in a position they can respect it more.
Yes,
when
sir.
they see you come up and do shit. You know what I'm saying? And then come up out of it and try to help them. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about all that gang shit right now, bro.
Yes.
Shit is just weird. So niggas just gotta really start really trying to really reach these young kids. Even if it ain't this generation, the young kids under them. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what we gotta start putting together and talking about. Because
yes.
this shit is outrageous. That's
the solution. Those are great solutions, bro. And that's what I like. You talk about the past, that was about the solutions. And I like that. Doing things that's gonna empower, even if we miss this generation, the generation after. You know what I'm saying?
I catch some Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, raise these niggas so they can't raise the next generation under them. We gotta go catch them little niggas.
That's a fact.
This generation is on it already.
That's an L factory.
Other shit. So that's just the real story. We're gonna take nothing from it, just the way they
was
got it.
Was popping.
The president doing this gang shit, trying to establish that Beverly Love over present destruction shit, and the shit just got destructed, and just everybody got their own vibe. But I don't care what's set, what you is, Lion King, you Spanish, black niggas need to really start getting these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Jakin, Blood, Crib, whatever. I ain't on that color shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really gotta get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm preaching. I know old nigga shit, nothing. Just really seeing like your kids could get boomed by another kid or the police and shit is nasty, bro.
Yes, facts.
And a lot of these wrong niggas, they ain't have power. They in power, so they got these little niggas wrong. But these ain't pussy niggas just got a position. Like kids say, ain't nothing worse than a coward. And the coward with power. A coward with power is different. He don't give a fuck. He just feeling himself. But a nigga who really care with power, he gonna try to change the shit. And we strong enough to do that. I saw you, see, me, 050 China Bread, they movement. I fuck with them.
Every land, 050 with Saladin. Everybody has their lane to do it.
You know what I'm saying? But we really all got
K Gone from the third. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Let's use these platforms to wake each other up. I wake up a lot of times when I listen to Hassan Campbell, or just kicking it with you. You know, just go on the phone, or me and wife vibing. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way we're gonna touch the youth if we speak about things that they can touch. You understand what I'm saying? So when you hear Hassan Campbell's story, and some of y'all may want to clown it, that's a lot of other dudes' story, and that's what he listened.
See, Hassan Campbell, I get past this shit he went through. As he said, that's his shit with what he went through in his life with the damn shit. I get past, I look at his real message, and that should be a message. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like it don't. So he got messages, and his shit he gonna say, he gonna wake you up. He knows he gonna speak what he gonna speak. You know what I'm saying? You listen to the message, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all the other feelings or whatever a nigga feel about a nigga. That's something that shit have no merit, especially if you gonna listen to a nigga, listen to the other shit a nigga talk. Fuck what a nigga been through. Just listen to what he trying to say. That go for anybody. He might got a message, listen to him. Fuck with, oh, he wasn't this, he wasn't that, or he did this, or somebody did this to him. Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's grown shit. So, like I said, niggas could say, your school is, I'm grown up. I said, my niggas win, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna reach back to my foundation.
Yes.
I know what's going on, I know what I gotta do. And I hope niggas feel the same way. You heard it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what you want to leave out with, Disco? Unless you exchange numbers, what would you like to leave out with, Disco?
I'll shout it out to Hassan, shout it out to you, shout it out to China, the movement, shout it out to my guys, niggas that fuck with me. Please, like I said, ain't for me, it's for New York, Ray Wash, good artist, official. You know what I'm saying? Support that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything is healthy, man. I ain't got no nigga can judge me all they want. Like I said, I've been through it, man. My feet is in the motherfucking concrete. And I ain't, like you said, I'm free.
You free, you ain't crash out.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Say they want, nigga.
You ain't crash out.
What you see with your lying ass eyes, but notice, man, I wake up every day, nigga. Because at one time, nigga, I could have let nigga trick me out my freedom, nigga, my life. And got stupid and hype because I did that in yards, nigga. And like I said, and that would have been a bang. You can't rewind that, nigga.
That's a
so
fact.
like I said, I'm all right. I ain't tripping. And like anything, like I said, I'm on a different type of time, and if you fuck with me, nigga, I'm gonna feel the same way, nigga. I'm on that type of time. So whatever nigga wanna say, whatever nigga wanna do, nigga, we ain't gotta do the internet shit, bro. DM me, my page, however upset. Like I ain't even on that time, but
yeah, yo, definitely salute Disco. I'm gonna send you Hassan's information. Man, when the show's over, yeah, so y'all can connect and do what y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? And get the message out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, brother.
All right, bro.
21 gun salute. Yo, Hassan. Hassi. Oh, I think he left too. Definitely peace to them brothers, man. They had a great dialogue on the platform. It was a great dialogue. It was definitely great. I think it was great. You know what I'm saying? It was great. They speak, they're having a conversation. Now, for people that might get emotional, it was just a conversation. Doesn't mean I have anything to do with any issues. I don't have nothing to do with no issues. So don't put me in the issues. See, Black Nation, now come on, no issues. This is just like me being on the platform. With that being said, this is a great show. Shout out to What's Your Jakin for calling in. All the moderators that was in the building. It was a conversation, some history. The streets are so small, how people know each other through different entities. Shout out to Kev Mo, that's my guy. I met Kev Mo in the box. You know what I'm saying? I met him when I was in S Block, the Blazer. We was at Governor S Block together. Shout out to Kev Mo and the Blazers. That's how I know Kev Mo. And shout out to Westside Cat for pulling up, man. You know I love my Westside cats that pull up. Shout out to East Harlem, the El Barrio, Washington Projects. Free Mike Twin, man. He got locked up recently. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Richie Twin, free Richie Twin. It was dope. Shout out to Albany. Don't forget the clothing line, go online. Shout out to Albany, my OSB cats, my OGK cats. Shout out to my man Keith Rucker Jr. Westside St. Louis. Shout out to Southern Bell, Westside St. Louis in the state of Missouri. Shout out to my family in Tab Projects, FTW. Shout out to my FEB cats in Lehman. 7th Jefferson House. Can't forget about Jeff, Rock City, and all them. Rest in peace, Big Joe, Free Shotty, Free MU. It's the Streets is Watching series. It's the Streets is Watching. This is the series, Streets is Watching, the 3rd installment. Hope you enjoyed it. It was power packed. With that being said, you have a good day. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. Shout out to everybody that called in. Lex and Wash, that's a fact. Projects on the east side. Shout out to Webster Projects. My man Kurt Alert on Tremont in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And Johnson Projects, East River, Wilson, New Metro. My man Money One, PT 131, Ari Uno, PT 131. Rest in peace, Razo, PT 131. Cover PT 131. Man, Jova TDO. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Free Papa 100 Street. Shout out to my man Hector from Lex and my man Mikey from Lex. With that being said, peace, love, and unity. And I love you guys.